Well, welcome back to the BullShooter World Tour. It's our 9th stop, and we're here in Omaha, Nebraska. My name's Nick DeShred, joined by Jennifer Mounts on the road here. Jen, first time at a regional. Pleasure to have you.
It is my very first time. I have been to the Chicago finale several times as an amateur and then a pro, but I'm very excited to see how the formats play out here at this Omaha, Nebraska regional.
Yeah, there's going to be some great talent out here. We already know Omaha, Brandon Neal in the building. I believe Alex Spellman coming all the way out here. And I think a real lethal lady in the bracket, Tammy Dauber. You got a chance to see her not too long ago in Vegas, right?
I also saw a Mr. Will Stewart practicing tonight.
Oh, is that right?
Surprise guest player tonight. It'll be exciting.
Yeah, it's fun to get you back in the booth. How long has it been since you've actually spent a weekend commentating darts?
I haven't done a proper soft tip weekend for quite some time. I think I only ever did commentary seriously in 2018, 2017. So, yes, I'm very excited to break through that wall.
Well, I can tell you that's when I was such a fanboy. Now I'm just tired all the time. It's okay, Jen. We're going to have a great time. Just think, you only have to beat the likes of Gordon Dixon, Will Stewart in commentary. I'm sure you can go ahead and best them, right?
Piece of cake. He basically dragged me out of Sacramento down here to Omaha doing this as a favor.
Well, let's go ahead and waste no more time. We got some great darts for our Friday night singles. Let's get right into the action, starting now. Well, starting now indeed, Nick. We have a great matchup in front of us here, as this is going to be Jake Reeves taking on Patrick Gibson. We're here live, Omaha, Nebraska. It's the 9th stop of the BullShooter 40th XL Tour. Jen, our newest addition on the BullShooter broadcasting crew, welcome in.
Thank you so much for having me. I cannot wait for a proper full weekend of soft tip darts. I've been playing steel tip exclusively for a year, believe it or not, since coming back from my 8-year hiatus of competing. So I cannot wait for hopefully some magical darts for my first magical night here at the BullShooter Regional in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. 4 levels of open singles action, 2 levels of women's singles. Right now, this is, again, Jake Reeves, Patrick Gibson. Gibby, we just saw not too long ago over in Tennessee. Great to see him back and striking out on the tour as well, or maybe not striking out, excuse me. That's a little presumptuous. Format today, 501, double in, double out, split bowl, cricket, 501, 501. It's going to be what we're looking at here. As Gibby has an opportunity with that trip 17 to put himself in pole position to break throw for a 2-1 advantage, Jen.
Oh my goodness. We are starting in a little bit in the middle of a match here, but we saw just before that our buddy, our pal, Mr. Will Stewart, is in through to round 3. Is that correct? In the level 1 on the men's?
Yeah, round 3. We're going to get after this matchup, Will Stewart versus Alex Spellman. What an amazing women's level 2 matchup, huh?
Yes, absolutely. I think Will's hungry for this one. What an underdog.
I think he's just hungry for hot dogs, Jen.
He's hungry for the beach.
That might be true. You guys will see.
Get a load of this jersey that Will Stewart is sporting here up soon. But right now, beautiful close on that 16 for Patrick, correct? Patrick Gibby.
Yeah, Gibby.
I do know quite a lot of the players from CSC Division 2, so at least I'm familiar with a lot of the top shots, and I hope to better know some of the locals and folks that are driving in from nearby states a little bit better. I'm not as familiar with the Midwest, but I'll be an expert here soon.
Yeah, guys, let me tell you, Jen was like, okay, what if I just saw a bunch of cornfields? That's so exciting. When I told her all the stops, I was like, let me know which ones you most want to go to. There's just something funny about going to Nebraska, she said.
It's on my bucket list. You didn't know that?
Well, now crossing it off.
Yeah, done. I got here a little early, and I checked out the old market, the riverfront.
Wow.
In a grand total of 5 minutes, Nick. So I'm an expert of downtown Omaha now.
I went to Target twice. Got this raspberry white chocolate whipped cream. Incredible.
It was incredible.
Yeah, no, we're going to crush the rest of that later. Don't worry, chat. And don't worry, you'll be able to watch all the action right here on BullShooter and USA Darts. Of course, you can follow along with the brackets on the BullShooter app. Just go over to the App Store, download BullShooter. Once you go, make a free account. You can check every single bracket and watch every single level of the action.
Beautiful last dart for Jake, who was not able to take advantage of those 3-dart closes. Patrick going to have to do a little bit of work to maintain his lead just at the end. It happens every single time you think you're controlling the leg, and one big 6-mark, 9-mark round changes everything.
Yeah, needs to get around 69 points to tie and 70 points to get ahead, so he's going to have to find 4 on the 19s. You don't want to pop the single 15 here. And you don't want to do that either. You left a 3 mark for your opponent. Single 17, 2 19s. Your goal, if you're JC, is just go ahead and close up these numbers and hope you get a chance to add some points. The easy one first.
I like that. It gives you a little bit of confidence.
It took away his confidence.
Oh, it's the commentator.
Ooh.
He proved us both wrong. I was going to say, I thought I just cursed him, but no, we are fine. Commentator's curse has not happened just yet.
We'll keep score on you, Jen. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, I don't want to get drunk with power. Please keep me in check.
Well, we shouldn't get drunk on any of our live streams, Jen. No, it's a room full of very happy people ready to throw some darts. Gibby, a little frustrated. He still doesn't get a chance to shoot that 15. Now it's interesting. 12 points of difference. So a single 15 does push the bull.
We are dead even. 4.44 MPR. Any which way. Oh, does he stick with it?
Yeah, commit.
Has to. Oh, goodness.
And that's going to be costly because now the 2-1 advantage definitely can go towards Gibby, who took off the hat and has the shiners on. I'm talking about his bald head, Jen.
I got that.
Okay.
I was just going to let it stand.
That's
Patrick,
fair.
make Nick punish for that remark. And he does. He shows it right in your face. What about my head? What about my head, Nick?
He's on the stream enough where I can say that confidently. 2-1 advantage there for Gibby over Jake Reeves. Jake will get the start in 0-1. We talk about all the time in double-double. It's just about getting in. And if you do something flashy, great on you.
Okay, so losers start in this format. We're best of 5. He gets the double in. Oh, and a great cover shot with that third dart. Excellent.
Yeah, it's all about finding one good double. If you can get one good triple, even better. So now I always argue, you should, in this case, go for the 9 because your opponent's on for a 12. So you do start double 20. I'm very quick to abandon the double 20 if I don't have a good marker.
Agreed. I do love that bottom left corner of the board. I often will miss up and down, so I do like the double 16 in, or even a double 11 if I'm feeling really not confident.
Top tier comment says, is there audio? If there is, not audio, there's no way I can answer you right now.
Hashtag drunk stream, by the way.
Yeah, that's how I know there is audio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Turn on your phone sound, sir. Do it.
Chat, I'm so excited to be with you this weekend. Please like and share. It's not often that I get to get out of the house. So
That's true.
I'm thankful.
She just doesn't get out much.
I'm thankful to BullShooter for hiring me, and genuinely, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pun.
Genuine.
That
is my favorite word.
Genuine?
Genuine.
I like that. Yeah, you told. Yeah, no, mine's abundance. Abundance. Yeah. You didn't like that one as much.
Flat a little for me.
It's okay. It's an old internet meme reference to the addicting games, or was it the Impossible Quiz? That's what it was.
Got you.
And coming up next on the stream, Will Stewart, Alex Spellman will be our next matchup. Forward to it. See Gibby giving a come on here, knowing there's an opportunity to try to get out in front. Won't be able to leave a finish here, but can try to get himself in range to take it out. He has to take 341 out in 9 is effectively what he has to do here.
Great round. Gosh, what a competitive matchup we have here.
And this is just a sample size of what we're going to be seeing all day long. These guys definitely neck and neck, though. No real separation other than who's going first and missed the bull here and there.
That's the very interesting thing about soft tip is you see a lot of players just stick with that 20, regardless of what's going on. They're not going to go downstairs, leave it even out. There's so many opportunities to set up.
Oh, but what a time for Gibby. Does find a 180 in there to leave 65, and now the 145 is under maximum pressure.
Exactly my point there. The 180 to leave 65 when you had many other options to go to an odd number, but it's just too easy with soft tip to clean up a simple single dart double, or to utilize the bull.
Yeah, you got to be careful with your routing decisions. Good routing decisions there from Reeves. 65 for Gibby. Don't expect the 25 for 40. The double bull's too easy to hit. But that's why I said it was going to happen.
Exactly.
But you do get one dart. Double 4 for the match. Patrick Gibson does go ahead and take it there. My goodness, you can see a little love between the players, but man, oh man, it's going to be maximum pressure coming up here as we got William Stewart taking on the live stream. You can see him over there, the just to the corner of your screen. Let's Take a look. Look at Will's outfit.
Yes.
Look at his dance moves today.
Beautiful new Beach Babe jersey you can get at magicwear.com. Also, gentlemen, don't worry if you don't have the confidence that Will has that we're seeing right here. You can get the Beach Bro jersey, which is just a man's shirtless body, a little bit of a tattoo that says "No Regrets." We're the Millers reference there.
Can everyone just give a share for what we're about to see? A, we're going to see Will Stewart playing darts. B, he's wearing that outfit. C, he's playing ESPN, two-time athlete, two-time champion of the BullShooter Invitational Shootout, Alex the Jackal Spellman. Jen, this is creme de la creme here.
It's Sir Squilliam versus the Jackal. All right. Someone in the chat asked, is there going to be live betting on the Stewart Spellman match?
Anything that happens in the chat, we're legally not going to stop. So... There is that,
Guys,
at the very least.
Share. This is the match of the weekend. I'm calling it right now. And pay close attention to that tramp stamp on the back of Will's jersey if you get a peek at it.
Oh, man, he looks incredible. He looks like an absolute athlete, and I can tell you, it's really cool that he actually took the time to just come out and play. It's about a 5-hour drive from him, and I was surprised when he said, yeah, I want to go out and play. But you know what? We're going to see what he has. They just got the diddle done there. We're going to see how this one will play out. Alex Spellman, pantomiming throws. Will backing out the screen to make them have to log in again. It's a power move,
yes,
folks.
Yes, it is. He's got Alex off his game. He's already laughing. He's taking pictures of his jersey. He got his tramp stamp.
That's
he
it.
just took a picture of his tramp stamp. You can see it.
I love it.
Chat, pay close attention. It says, shoot your shot.
And it says A to Z darts because he had a little extra.
Patch. I keep getting a little glimpse of it. You might not be able to see it, but shoot your shot.
Well, here we go. Alex Spellman taking on Will Stewart here. 501 double. Cricket. 501, 501. We'll see. We just saw Alex Spellman get runner-up last weekend at the Booyah Cup
Yes,
to Mr. Mike Maloney. A pretty good run over there. Will Stewart did not win any tournaments out there. I did get further than him in the blind draw, though.
He is the 3-time champion of the AirCap Open, as he likes to remind us. Come on, Will, let's get in there. Oh, just under the 20.
There's no version where we're going to be unbiased, by the way, in this commentary.
Of course.
Will not, and he just had a great matchup against Cutie Kyle Linder, where he had a 5-3 plus game there and broke the throw in 0-1 to get that 3-1 win. So he's going to have high expectations. Alex Spellman almost beds the 5s, giving Will a little bit of time to come back.
Tiny bit of a break, but going second is going to be tough for Will. He's sticking with that double top.
Got to be less stubborn. You got to switch around. If it's not going, you got to find another double. You start there going second because you want to play for the 9. Alex Spellman said this best. If I'm going second and I feel like I have to hit a 9, I will start double 20. If not, I'm not afraid to go over to the double 16. I'm not afraid to go shoot another double.
Yeah, you just got to get in.
Alex Spellman not putting any pressure on Will. He did start off quite well. Got a 3-0 win over Jordan Meyer, and a 3-1 win over Tyrell Cadett Jr. Will over here got a 3-2 win over Joe Cockerton and a 3-1 win over Kyle Linder.
However, with a 125 round, I think it's near impossible now for Will to catch up.
Yeah, this is all about building confidence for the next leg.
He's on the board, though, with 2 perfect darts.
He has played perfect since getting in.
As he waves to the crowd. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Take a shot every time someone in the comment section tells Will to switch darts. I love it.
How's he going to set this up? Oh, a miss into the trip 9. That's okay, though. Single big number for a double 16.
Yeah, exactly. He'll have time to come back. Will is all about building confidence because he's going to have to start in this next cricket leg, so make sure these 20s become your friends. You don't need the double in cricket unless you're Mike Maloney in chat.
I genuinely believe if Will gets in round 1, he is a contender for 0-1. He's a very strong 0-1 player. We saw a near 40 PPD average for his last match against Kyle. Yeah, too easy for Spellman. Almost perfect big pie. Perfect double there.
Now, saving grace, not only do you get to start in cricket, let's say you hold throw. Alex holds throw in the next game of cricket. You'll get to start in the next 0-1, and then you just have to win the diddle, and then you just win the last 0-1. So that's really easy. Just do it.
That's all it is.
So easy.
That's all it is.
Will Stewart visualizing this like a stew made at home. Stomach's full already. Finds the 20 on the first. You get a little bit more.
Oh.
You can see Brandon Neal cheering for him crazy back there. I love it.
I think a 7-mark open minimum against Alex Spellman, if I'm Will.
Well, if you're Will, you're thinking, man, I should just not miss. That's my strategy.
Right.
And here's a 9, but Alex Spellman choosing to stay down for the 3 in the bed. So Will's going to be forced to stay up with that shot selection. And if he goes trip, you can swing the 19. You don't want this to be too long of a leg. Alex Spellman will do better in the long run, statistically speaking here. We'll see what strategy Will does. If he does get the first 2 trips, he could switch. He might have to switch. That's hanging.
Yeah. It's so difficult to fix under. Yeah, he tries to play into the future and open up a new house. Understandable considering where his first 2 darts landed.
Playing into the future in this economy, a tough thing to do.
Oh, almost back-to-back. 9 marks for Alex Spellman. Beautiful darts. We've got Porky in the chat. How's it going, Steve? Excited to see you at NDA Team Dart coming up. We've got so many great events. I'm excited to be traveling around a lot this year. Hope to come back and join the BullShooter crew as often as possible for some more regional stops. Finale. Darts keeps growing and growing. It's kind of hard to choose where to go.
Right now, I think Will's thinking, man, pressure's on, the cameras are on. He knew he happened to be in the bullpen for his last match, right?
Yes.
And so we recorded it, but we weren't live yet. We were just watching back here ourselves, and he was slinging them. I think right now the pressure is on. I can guarantee you though, he's listening to ska music in his headphones. He is not listening to us.
Ska music, really?
He loves ska.
I did not.
That's actually
not know
real
that about him.
Oh yeah. Less Than Jake and all the other bands, he's just jamming out over there. It's like the peak music you listen to while you're microwaving mozzarella sticks.
I mean, absolutely ruthless from Spellman. He's putting Will in the hospital in this leg.
As someone that has also lost to Spellman, there's no shame. Got a chance to play him back in an online qualifier a while back, as Spellman's messing with Will's vlog right now. And Will's messing with Spellman right back. I think he got distracted by Will's taste in apparel.
Shane with the Will has him right where he wants him.
Exactly. Just Alex Spellman throwing a 6.69 going against the darts. No biggie. Will's having a little bit of a laugh about it. You got to start off strong here, Will, and you got to condense this game down a little bit. If you get 4 on the 20, there is an argument to shift to the 19s, play for the 7 open. The best open still, I think, is trip 20 for the 19. But see what he does. Those darts definitely dragging down on him, but he might be able to use that, and he does find 5.
Against a 6.69 MPR, though, if Alex repeats and he just keeps on trucking along here, it's going to be very difficult. I mean, we've seen plenty of 5+ averages from Will, but that's just too big of a skill deficit. Gosh, and there he goes. Beds the 19.
Back-to-back openings with 9 marks on the 19s. Amazing stuff there.
Easily the most consistent player in the room today.
He has to be, right? I mean, you look at some very tough players as Will responds back with a 9. Oh, no.
The most humble 1080 I've ever seen.
Gosh.
Humble pie served today.
Oh, man. William. Alex Spellman, please answer with the 9 and do the whatever that celebration was. Please answer with the 9 and do whatever that celebration was. Oh, I was so ready for the spin around.
Oh, I was ready for Alex to pop off. It would have been the most electric we've ever seen him, including...
and it would have been warranted as well. It would have been absolutely warranted.
Okay, Will can punish him here.
He has to open a new number on this last, I think. He's going for underneath, and he does deflect into it.
Goodness, he moves over to the right, fits that in. That is difficult to do. Color me impressed, Will.
The 19 is still free. You got to take this away from Alex at some point. That's the first dart he's missed at it, by the way. And there's your opening if you're Will. Find the trip 19, stay for the 3-mark commit. I don't think you want this to go much longer. He's starting at the 20. Here's the swing. No, he's staying. Now he's swinging. He's taking 1.
Oh, just above. I'm impressed that he's still playing the long game against Alex caliber. I would have assumed an aggressive white horse from Will would have just absolutely changed the tone of the leg here. especially with Alex betting the 19 2 times in a row. He's yeah.
Well, and
Beautiful.
that's the thing, right? Is traditionally 2 at the point 1 at the close in his scenario, I'd just say is fine. But you're down 2-0. You got to switch up the strategy. And again, you don't want this to be a longer game. Will can maintain a 5+, but Alex can also maintain a 7+. He's not out of it yet, but he has a lot of work to do. He's trying to find the angle. You can see those darts are hanging. Oh, what a good correction. And Will's a little hip-hop, skippity-scop.
It doesn't go, but he's still in high spirits. Unfortunately for Will, he lost that point advantage, and so now he's in a position where he needs 7 marks, 9 marks just to catch up. So it's looking a little grim here. However, he is going to relish in this opportunity as Alex hits an incredibly rare 1-mark round. Oh. Ooh, I was going to say way to recover. One more would have at least bought him a teeny bit of time. He needs so many bonus extra lives here.
Yeah, we'll see what Alex does with this turn. This is where he can really take a firm grasp of the position. He's going for the second house. It's actually probably one of the best case scenarios for Will because it can leave for a last start error. And there it is. So now Will, if he gets a first start trip, can swing. He can also stay and do some jabs here. He has a couple different options, but it all starts with a first start triple. There's the first start triple. What do you choose? Choosing to stay. Got to swing. He does go ahead and go for a cover on the last.
Very interesting. He fancies himself capable of hanging in there, and he is. I mean, technically, he's just been in this leg the entire time.
Alex to try to shut it down.
And he does. What a punishment. With the 1 mark on 15, he's gonna start there.
Yeah, you have to start at the 15. You're going to stay at it for all 3 more likely in this scenario. Got to get at least 1 more trip. And he pushes that last start up. You can see the frustration because he knows that Alex Spellman, the Jackal, you can see how eager Alex is on his face.
Will's a bit of a rhythm thrower. I think he was busy still looking at the board before focusing on that 3rd dart. Otherwise, it might have gone.
He does struggle with the transition time in soft up. He's made that very clear. That's one of his biggest struggles.
Yes.
But a much more respectable leg. I think Will's going to be more frustrated they didn't play like this in the first 2 legs.
Absolutely. Like I said, I love to watch him play 0-1. I think that's where he genuinely can upset far more often than in cricket. In this particular situation against the Jackal, I mean, still, he's throwing a 4.67. I mean, it's a far more competitive leg.
Well, you're also in round 3 of the winner's side here, right? And a tough level 1 bracket. You're in a terrible position in that sense. You have to play really hard darts all the time, nonstop.
Spellman, interestingly, giving Will an opportunity to just pull something out of the woodwork here. Will with the point lead. He has to go bull, though, because Alex is capable of enough marks on bull to gain the point lead. Are they discussing strategy or are they just chit-chatting?
I believe Will is taking my advice. I said, go have fun and make friends.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think he's having fun and making friends.
Oh, he looks in at the 19 for the Maloney double. It does not go. Misses under.
And Alex Spellman, to put him out of his misery. No offense, Will.
They were definitely discussing strategy there. 3 bulls. Oh.
And I get it done here.
Getting a little too giggly, a little too familiar out there.
He's still playing for the bull. And now he has to hit a
no
single.
Way. No way he can fit the bull. Oh, he goes for it. What?
So Will
Winning
here,
darts.
double bull, single 19, and a triple. Will said, please. He said, I know.
Winning darts in hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Will, this would make the world go crazy. The entire tournament hall is cheering for you one time. Start with the single 19 for confidence. Build it up.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Dart
settle
number
down. Settle down, Will. Oh. Oh, good attempt at it. Alex Spellman will move on with a 3-0 win over Will Stewart in round 3. Will's not out of this bracket yet. Alex Spellman absolutely still in this bracket. Some good stuff there from the Jackal and some semi-decent at best from Will Stewart.
I did not expect to start off so entertained, Nick. What a weekend it's going to be.
Some peak content. That's what we're getting out here.
Absolutely.
Well, let me tell you what we got going on here. Jen, right now, this is a loser's bracket women's matchup in level 1. Caitlin McKinley up 1-0 over Angie Maxwell, and Caitlin looking likely to get a 2-0 win. What we will get our full coverage of next is going to be Tamara taking on Jessie Hall. The queen seat of level 1 is coming up next. Looking forward to seeing how that will play out.
Exciting. Okay, so we're still doing a best of 3 format, race to 2, open in, double out, the full bull format, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like you've been here before. You're a professional.
I learn.
You are. You're a woman. What do you think about darts?
I'm a woman. What do I think about darts? I think the goal is to not come into it with gender coloring your opinion. Hopefully we can get to a place like that.
Such a good clap back, I'm not going to lie.
No, but I am a girl's girl.
You're a girl's girl.
I was out trying to schmooze around with the players, get to know the locals and some of the players I'm not familiar with. And, of course, the ladies are so welcoming. They're like, you're that girl from the YouTubes.
That girl.
Yeah, and you know, they were so kind, and they want me to throw their darts and have a laugh and have fun. And then the guys reluctantly come up, and they're like, hey, can I get a picture? It's not for me, though. And I'm just like, my God. Can we be real here? Can we just be real for a second?
Well, we'll see what happens here for Caitlin. More than likely going to go ahead and take this 2-0 lead and win for the match, as she will move on to play Bailey Honeyman, which would mean a Stingers-sponsored player playing a Stingers-sponsored player, to a female-led dart team, that is, by the way.
Brilliant.
So, pretty cool to see those two go against each other there. Unfortunately, Angie Maxwell looking likely for her run to end. She did lose on the winner's side to Jessie Hall, who is currently about to play for the Hill against Tamara.
Tamara.
Oh, she told me to say her name.
I like it.
Caitlin to punch it through. Is she talking to her darts? No, is she like saying? Oh no, she's chewing gum. I thought she was like, all right,
well,
guys.
That's not uncommon.
No, I know, but the way she was doing it was very intense.
I
That's
see,
why
I
I was
see.
concerned about what was happening exactly.
All right, 1 bull for Caitlin McKinley. Ooh, just under. There we go. She gets it done. A 2-0 win in our women's level 1 losers side. Excuse me.
Exactly right. So Caitlin will continue to move on. Guys, we will be back here in just a second. Will Stewart said he's going to forfeit Alex Spellman, so we will see him in the next round going up against somebody. Anyways, we'll be back here in just a moment's time with more action. Don't go far, folks. Nick Teixeira, Jen Mounts. And we'll see how it continues to go.
We still have a lifeline here for Jess on that 20. That's been very lucky. She did not capitalize on it, but at least this is still genuinely could be anyone's game with a big 6-mark swing to totally change over the tides here.
Yeah, this still should be cleanup duty at least, right? So single 20 on the grab, then you go and switch up for some points, or you can go push along. With her thermonuclear kind of strategy she's seems to be gunning for, I don't expect her to actually point too much. No matter what, you got to close that 20. The only goal of this turn. Does grab it. She has deceiving eyes. You can never tell exactly if she's looking up or down.
Yeah, I think she was just looking at the monitor, but was always intending 17, just triple checking. I don't mind that. It does take you a little bit out of the flow, but board awareness is a critical skill to have, folks.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been caught doing the wrong thing there or busting something without board awareness.
I think the pressure's getting the Hall right now. I had a great run getting into this position as Hall goes and starts her day with a first round bye and then 4 straight legs. This is the first time she's lost a leg was in the very first leg of this queen seat match here.
I think she was feeling a little bit more dialed in on the bull. The groupings were looking a little bit better, but were a little bit more wayward and wild here in cricket. So it could just be a lack of confidence, being 2 houses behind. Like I said, if even in a position of a 1.4 MPR, if I hit a big 6-mark round, I think that would completely swing things back in my favor if I'm Jess. But Tammy's not making it easy on her. Interesting with the skip over the 17, leaving that single mark there. Good marker. Hope for a field goal. 3 solid darts is a little bit better than the standard she's been showing in this leg, however. Tiny point lead. Just the tiniest point lead.
Yeah, it looked good there for a second to go into the trip. It was a good lineup, but honestly, this is where I definitely play for the 15. First start trip gets you the point lead, gets you the 4th house as well. It starts to feel like an unassailable position. Does go for the 18 there. Should switch because that dart's hanging over a little bit.
Chat's asked a couple times about, looks like Tammy has a little bit of water that's spread on her jeans that she's wiping her hand with just to create a little bit of smooth,
for grip.
For grip.
Yeah.
That's why some people lick their hands and others use water.
Yeah, water. Some use a towel, some use chalk, some go crazy. For me, I just I actually do the I clench my hand really hard to try to increase blood flow. It doesn't actually do anything, but someone told me that once, and I just do it now.
Maybe that's just like a way of fidgeting and a bit of a stress relief.
Well, that's why I ended up doing it.
Yeah. Because I would say that only makes sense if you have really cold hands. Like you just need to.
I don't have the best of blood flow. You know,
okay,
I have moderate flow at best.
Got you. 3 single eyes here for Tammy is going to secure a wonderful position going into bulls. There's the point lead. I wouldn't go for a hero dart here. I'd just go for 2 fat single 15s. Just get it done.
Yeah,
that's what she's doing.
Played it safe on the inside of the double, looks like, and then there nails the close. 3 numbers up. And right now, with where Jess is at, you kind of just have to play for the bulls here. Can't really swing the white horse. It's within 25, so I argue it's a coin flip. You have to hit one or the other, but play for 4 bulls. Try to get some symmetry on the same segment. She's going to feel frustrated that she couldn't do that earlier. Look at that big 4 mark.
That's the bulls I was talking about. She's feeling dialed in on those suckers. It's just moving around, positioning around the cricket board has been tough for her.
Again, I think just getting settled into the bullpen, it's always a tricky thing to do. Kamara trying to get the point lead back.
Oh, beautifully done. Another single 18 would create another dart for Jess, but looked like she was going for a bull. It was just a really wayward dart. So I would go back to point. Take another dart out of her hand.
Yeah, I mean, she has 3 houses, so I don't mind staying on the bull. The safer play is still to grab that single. But no matter what, Jess here, even if she hits a double bull in the first, is going to feel like she has to stay. So
the reason I say secure a little bit of extra point lead is just because of Jess's ability on the bull. Her caliber right now, well, of course I cursed her. Drunk with power.
You
drunk
did.
with power.
That was your first one for real.
When I say drunk, I mean wasted, folks.
on all this commentary, juice and juju and everything else in between. Here we go. Albert to go ahead and punch it through with a 2-0 win to get a spot in the finals.
Yeah, beautifully done. Really even keel composure from Tammy. Well done.
Yeah, some great stuff indeed. As we will be switching back on over, we got another great matchup here incoming. As currently maybe you'll see it. There it is. Currently about to be a 1-1 matchup with Derek the Chief Hinkle taking on Jake Norman in what should be a good one. Another CSC player in Derek Hinkle. We've seen in the past. The Chief.
And is this men's level 2, Nick, or is this still level 1?
Level 1.
Okay. So we're on the loser side then of men's level 1.
This is a winner
no,
side.
I'm so sorry. Race to 3. I misread the board. Board awareness, folks.
It's okay. It's your first time back after, 7 years off of commentary? 8 years off?
Yeah,
almost?
how many passes do I get this weekend?
Just like one more,
Oh,
I think.
one
Yeah,
more,
it's a
one
pretty
more.
strict environment. Yeah,
I-
you have to understand we work with professionals like Gordon Dixon and Will Stewart, right?
That's true. I better not use it tonight. I better say that one for Sunday when I'm really tired.
That's it.
Okay, so Derek Hinkle up 2-1 over Jacob Norman.
Up 1-1.
Up 1-1. My goodness, I wasted it.
Lock
Right
in,
there.
Jennifer Mounts.
Right there, I'm out. I'm
Jennifer
out.
middle name Mounts. You wouldn't let me
Oh.
look at your ID earlier to see your middle name. That was kind of messed up. by the
Oh,
way.
you'll never guess my middle name.
Margaret.
It doesn't suit me. It just doesn't
Oh,
suit me.
well, I remember us having a conversation about your middle name doesn't suit you. I think you've told me it before, and that's
Yeah.
more upsetting.
I think the only hint I'll give you is it's a very traditional Southern middle name, and I'm just such a city girl sounding person.
Yeah, Luann.
I wish it was Luann.
That would be way
Big.
cooler.
Yeah. Any kind of King of the Hill kind of reference, I think I'd be all about.
Will's still in. Yes, Will has a little bit of a sit, so he's going to be hanging out for a while, making friends in the dart hall.
Bull Hitters official in the chat. What's going on, folks from the UK? What are you doing up so late?
They never sleep.
They do never. Yeah.
Actually, Ollie always sleeps. None of them otherwise sleep.
Ollie doom scrolls himself to sleep.
Actually, one time we all watched a movie together. I think a couple of them fell asleep.
It took everything I had to stay awake for that movie.
No, that was the best day of my life, Jen. If
my
I get married one day, I'm still going to be thinking about that movie night. That was a great time.
One of the worst
You guys
days
were getting
of my
so mad
life.
at how much fun I was having, too. It was so funny.
I just could never tell if your optimism was real or forced.
All real. Couldn't help it.
Jake needs to find this 18, and he does. It goes, but still in a disadvantageous position here up against Derek. Folks in the chat watching from Kansas City, Missouri, cannot wait to be back out there in October. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Jen Mounts with Nick Teixeira. Get used to us this weekend. We're the new A-team.
Well, yeah, let's be honest. Look at the old A-team.
Let's just say what everyone's thinking.
Facts. Actually, so wait. Will and I were the A-team, got demoted to Nick and Marty, and then all of a
Right.
sudden now they're demoted, and it's back to me in the seat with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Jen Mounts effect, everybody.
Yeah, that's how much I carry you.
Well, I can tell you all the brackets are moving along quickly. If you guys want to follow along with them, just go over to your smart device, go over to your favorite app store, download the BullShooter app, make a free account from there, switch it from the tournament section, and then switch to all events. You'll be able to follow along with each and every bracket, all 4 of the open, all 2 of the women's. Women's moving along very quick, so we'll be getting plenty of coverage over there as those matches continue to develop. Next matchup will be Tracy Young versus either Bailey Honeyman or Caitlin McKinley. So a brief look at Caitlin McKinley in sponsor versus sponsoree. Winner of this matchup does get to go play Bobby Dees Jr. Winner of that will play Alex Spellman. Also going on, we have Patrick Gibson up 1-0 over Jeremy Lee. Tyler Weehee down 0-1 against Cody Rydberg. Those are a lot of names, Jen.
A lot of names I recognize, however, so I'm stoked for that. Genuinely, I was hoping to come in at least knowing 10% of the field, but I think I'm doing a little bit better than that.
There you go. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're really developing into your own. When I saw you, I said, you might make it big in this industry one day, Jen.
10
That's
years
what I thought.
in. 10 years in, I'm finally making
10 years in when I was 19,
You were,
18,
you were just a
19.
wee lad when we met.
Yeah.
You were the boy.
I was the boy. I was 20 when we met. Yeah, because I was 21 the next TOC I played in.
Chad, you can't see it, but with this beard that Nick is sporting, he's finally a man.
Thanks. Second time someone's called me a man finally now that I've grown a beard. Did not know I wasn't until I started growing one.
You're 27, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, better late than never. As Hinkle looking likely to go ahead and get a 2-1 lead in this matchup.
He's playing beautiful darts. Very, very steady.
Megan Windsor saying, no, he's not. Thank you. Love being here. Love the support of all the dart players. You guys always know how to make me feel like a special lady.
Little too late for Jake. Looks like an easy single bull for Derek. Be in the lead, 2-1. Does he do it with the first dart? Oh, he doesn't because I'm cursing him. So sorry. Way to correct it, though. Well done. Finishes the leg with a 4.5. Very decent. Very decent darts.
Yeah, let's be honest about standard and expectations. If you're going to win this level 1 singles, you're going to have to, by the end of the day, be near a 5 average. Not every game. You can get away with some 4-5s here and there, but you're going to expect it to have to be at around that 5 average range to get most legs. Same thing with the 0-1. You're going to have the expectation you can get away with 15s. 12s will guarantee a win.
Agreed. I think when you're playing the Jackal, we did see a 6.69 from him against Sir Squilliam Stewart, but more than likely maybe a 5.5 is going to give you a really, really good chance. Derek, unfortunately, just gets in with the third dart, so Jake has a little bit of a lead here, especially going first. He was in first dart.
You're going to have to take advantage of it. So, Mr. Norman, got to settle down. It's all about consistency here. You get a ton around, you should be fine unless Derek plays perfect. Derek Hinkle on the 38th tour did hit a 9-dart leg on stream in the seat match.
Wow.
A while back when he was playing with Dr. Handsome.
Dr. Handsome. I don't know if I deserve a 9-dart finish my very first BullShooter weekend, but hopefully I'm good luck for the tournament.
Well, we did just get our first 9-dart of the tour from Ram Guevara. He got 3 times 8 darts in and missed, by the way, on the tour.
Yes.
Before he finally got that. And we always say it's about 1 a tour. We got 2 last tour, 1 at the Chicago Finals by Dave Cameron as well, and 1 from Ram Guevara. This year, we already got 1 from Ram. The question is, will we get a second 9-dart on the tour?
Jake looking steady. Way to go downstairs. Beautiful last dart. He is definitely, I would say, the favorite to take this leg. Even things up. Oh, the Chief is going to prove me wrong as, oh, I thought he would bed that 20, 100%. Spoke too soon.
Well, now Norman tried to leave a finish. Steady ton will do. Needs 95 to make sure. Excuse me, 85 would have made sure.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But a single 3, not right. Fortunate on the fallout, will not be on a finish. So this is where we can see little shenanigans, Jen.
Someone did ask in the chat if there's an Iowa stop. I don't.
There is not an Iowa stop. This is as close as we're legally allowed to get to Iowa. Will's restraining order is a big part of it. No, we do not have an Iowa stop. But we do have a lot of cool stuff coming on the 41st tour. We have a lot of our locations getting locked in right now. We should have a full save the data for you guys.
Okay, Jake with the. Oh, I was gonna say had a great opportunity with a to set. Oh, that's gonna be very difficult. Now he's in a lower position, higher checkout than whatever Derek's gonna leave himself, or potentially take this 1, 2, 3. This is a double out format.
Yeah, as long as Hinkle plays smart, he should still be on a finish no matter what. Should start 19 on this first start. No, that's the wrong math. Single 19 leaves 104, which leaves you 54 for Bull. Hinkle, we've criticized his math before on the live stream, just not really thinking it through. Opponent on 130. Whenever that happens, I cheer for the punishment.
And a lot of times players just want to throw at their favorite odd trip as well, and a lot of people weirdly favor the 17th. I doubt that's what he was doing. He probably did think that was the mathematically correct shot. Okay, Jake could save it. Double bull.
A big shot.
Oh.
No, just kind of flings it high. Really wanted it in Hinkle. 10-6 wire or 14 for double 16 to get a 3-1 win for the Chief. $14 for double 16 is the choice. Does the Chief go ahead and move on?
Oh, too high. Jake, can he capitalize on this?
He has to, right?
Has to.
There's no choice.
Naturally. Punishment incoming?
You would certainly like that to be the case, Jen. Can he make it the reality? 32 is the swing.
And he gets it done. He ties things up. What a lifesaver for Jake.
Yeah, it's now going to be going to a last leg decider and a very important diddle. You got for us, Derek? Does one out the double bull.
Beautiful cork. The cork is so important. I feel like we don't talk about it enough. And folks out there, if you've never practiced corking, I recommend it. Put yourself a marker dart and try to best it.
I've never practiced corking.
Derek is going to go first. You've never practiced corking in your life?
No.
Are you serious right now?
I just throw at bowls.
Wait, what? I'm flabbergasted.
Why be flabbergasted? What's so flabbergasted about it?
You just seem like a boy that wants to do well.
I do well. I don't
No, you
Whoa!
do. I just mean, set yourself up for every possible chance of improvement.
Yeah, but
you love darts.
I can just practice hat tricks. It's the same thing.
No, it's not, because to be going second in the cork, you have to practice having a block dart that you're trying to best. Like practice moving all the way to the right of the Aki.
I also never believe that I'm blocked. I always want to see one first anyway, so I just always just love having an opponent start to play off of, even if it's terrible for me.
Interesting. How often do you win the cork?
Great last leg decider coming up here on the dartboard.
My point, folks. Practice the cork, please. And when you win more than 50% of the time, I will take credit for your cork.
No, I'll be honest. At the Booyah, I diddled and started for the blind draw, and I hit a double pull on almost every single diddle, and then proceeded to miss on every opening turn I had for the rest of the game. As that's a 180 from Hinkle.
Beautifully done.
Norman's under pressure, has to get in range of attack.
This is for everything. Winner of this 0-1 double out format will progress in the bracket. Looking to be in the Chiefs' favor.
Yeah, it's just got to stay true.
A very unfortunate miss left and right.
Linus Wallet, a boy who wants to do well.
I'm just saying.
I still have Linus's jersey hung up in my closet.
Linus the Lion?
But see, guys, block darts is just a mindset. It's just a mindset.
No, I agree with last comment in the chat. You always show first.
No.
Flex those guns. Hit center bull.
No.
Hit center bull. Make them copy you. And
The
all they can do is copy you and tie.
Nah. Incorrect, Jennifer. Incorrect. Hinkle looking likely. Our next matchup, Bailey Honeyman, Tracy Young. Caitlin is Tracy Young's daughter, so that almost was a mother-daughter matchup.
Will Stewart just dropping off some Heinz beans with the tomato sauce. Love this guy. Love this guy.
Did he
Beans
get
on
in
toast.
trouble at work recently or something? Is there a reason he's being so nice to you?
No, he just knows that beans on toast is going to make my night.
That is fair.
Or make my morning.
Unfortunately, if you're on keto, there's no toast in your future or
Derek.
beans.
Oh my goodness, he goes for the trip 10 for double 20 and he hits it. I was going to say you could go for trip 20 to guarantee yourself a finish. If you miss single, you've got double bull. But he doesn't care. It's soft tip, bigger segments.
Well, also, opponent on a finish.
Oh, opponent not on a finish?
Yeah,
Is that
so
what you said? Yeah, you're right. I apologize.
Oh, why are we sorry here, Jen? You're a professional on the mic, and we're excited to have you here as, again, Tracy Young taking on Bailey Honeyman. Coming up next on our stream board here, don't go far, folks. Nick Teixeira, Jen Mounts. Let us know your favorite Jen Mounts quote in the chat. We'll be right back. And here we are. It's time for the ladies. Once again on the live stream, as it is going to be Bailey Honeyman taking on Tracy Young in what should be a good matchup. Tracy and Bailey, both pretty fierce competitors. Other ladies in this bracket that I was like, oh, I wonder how they're going to end up doing today. And of course, my girl Kelly Bradbury used to live in Central Florida and then moved back over to this Omaha area. Currently 1-1 against Melissa Grundy as we're rounding out this bracket. Important match. You win this match, welcome to the BullShooter Invitational. You are in. You do not win this match, well, then you might not get there unless you get top 8 in average, top 4 in cricket, top 4 in 01. So the pressure is on, and we're going to see how this one will play out. As Tracy currently looking good to control her throw. 197. It is open in, double out with Fat Bull. There's the bull. She's looking at her dart. I don't know what that rotation was in her hand. She was like, where'd it go? But one fell out. There it is. Okay, that makes more sense now. We were in Nebraska all the way back at the, I want to say the 38th tour. We were here. Or maybe it was the 39th. 38th. It was the 38th tour. It was the last time we were in Nebraska. It's been a little bit. A pleasure to be back out here. Last time we were in Nebraska, we had the tragedy of my streaming computer blue screening of death, and we ended up having a lot of matches missed. So I'm excited to have our fully, knock on wood, functioning stream here. Alex Spellman, of course, showing to be an absolute threat. He is 1 win away from getting a spot back into the invitational shootout. Patrick Gibson already has an invitation, so Tyler Weehee, important win for him coming up here on this matchup as well. .39 is the look, and Bale's in no position to punish, unfortunately. Single 19 for double 10. What in the Littler are we talking about here, Tracy? But she nails the double 5. She knows what she's doing. Look at her. That is a 1-0 lead now for Tracy Young. Bailey going to get the start here. Going to have to settle in. Doesn't get the close. You can see the frustration on her face. But Tracy gets a swing at these 20s. She's not going to feel frustrated. She's going to feel happy at the opportunity. And finds a 5. Great shot there from Young. I do love the motto on Ms. Honeyman's shirt. Progress, not perfection. I think a lot of dart players lose that message along the way. Good last start on the trip 19. Now, if I'm Tracy, I have an X on my 20s. I'm saying let's go ahead and play some defense. I'm not leaving my 20 until I find a trip. Patrick Gibson, Tyler Weehee, top 4 matchup will be coming up on our other streaming board here in just a moment. Alex Bellman waiting on the winner of Derek Hinkle, Bobby Dees. Loser of that matchup will be sent down to play either Tyrell Audit Jr. or Brandon Neal. Will Stewart has the longest wait in the loser side bracket because we always want to make sure our streamers get the worst experience, not the players.
Folks, I'm joining in here a little bit late. Jen Mounts and Nick DeShera. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I was just chowing down on a burger really quick.
You were going to town on it.
Yeah.
It was actually vile what you were doing over there.
It just felt disgusting to do in front of you. I'm so sorry, Nick.
You were like being so coy about it. Like, just like, it's fine. I'll commentate. I'm like, eat your burger. And you're like, fine, I guess. Just going crazy over there. It was awesome.
Well, the rapid speed was so I could join you quicker.
Oh, the weird part is that like you didn't vlog that portion with background B-roll.
well, folks, there's a whole story behind all of this. See, I got it in my head that it would be hilarious if I tried to be keto this weekend because Nick has been very, very committed to his keto diet for months now. And
I'm trying to look like Will Stewart when I grow up.
I failed so quickly to stick with it this morning. So let me know in the chat if I vlogged that experience. Would that be funny to you to see if I could stomach and palate just meat and cheese?
Well, considering you're only here for 3 days and the first day you haven't done it.
Hold on, I've gotten close.
I've gotten close. It was just all those cookies and the sugary soda that Will handed me and all these other tasty snacks. Every time somebody hands you something that isn't keto, you look at me and say, well, I haven't started the video yet. It's awesome. I love it here.
Back to the darts. Tracy Young, Bailey Honeyman.
Yeah, Melissa Grundy does take out Kelly Bradbury, so winner will move on. Again, win and into the Invitational. Don't want to leave it down to the rest of the weekend. So, again, reminder how that works for the Invitational. This also applies for the pro list. Top 4 women's level 1 automatically get an invite into the BullShooter Invitational Shootouts. The top 4 highest cricket averages then get invited, and then the top 4 highest O1 averages. That is how the invite system works over here.
What an interesting leg of cricket with double X on 2018 for Bales. She really has a chance to kind of survive, and I'll be honest, I really love this format with the O1 being the final leg decider in every format. I particularly love O1, especially playing so much more steel tip. So that's been really fun to see, especially an open in double outs format for the women's side in level 1. But things are looking a little bit easier now for Tracy. She can go ahead and just shut down those 15s once and for all.
Yeah, just 2 big singles here, and you have a massive advantage going into the Bulls. Looking likely for a 2-0 win right this moment.
Too easy. First start done, and she was going to go for extra insurance. Oh, I thought she'd just opt for the Bull at that point.
She says, I want to make sure to win this match.
Yeah. 18 didn't work, 20 didn't work. A lot of work for Bales here to catch up.
Finds the double. Good fallout. You got to practice your misses in this environment, and does hit a bull in the last. Just interesting enough. It won't leave her an out shot, but it does leave her enough to do something going on here, potentially if Tracy does not take advantage of the situation. She will.
She do it. Oh, she misses a little low. We have winning darts in hand, Nick.
We do not.
Hold on. What's going on with my board awareness? Oh, the 15s. I thought the 15s were closed. I missed that element.
It's okay.
Chat, can you have my back
First
here?
time in like 89 years. How old are you? You're 40?
I'm 40.
It's been a while. Right there, though, Honeyman needed at least 3 bulls to push. Does not get it. So Young, 3 clear at 1 bull. She has
winning darts.
There you go.
Winning darts.
Yeah.
If she can knock this out,
Singular.
first dart, singular winning dart.
Doubler winning dart.
Beautifully done.
There we go. Does go ahead and grab it there. You can see Honeyman's like, I don't want to talk about it. You got that one. That was all you, girl. That was all you. And look at that. Is that Tyler Wee coming up here to the board?
Perfect pronunciation. Finally, someone gets it right.
Well, yeah, no one adds the correct level of emphasis. You can see Alex Spellman in his fishing shorts over there. Looks like he is ready to enjoy the beautiful oceans of Nebraska.
Is he going to reel in a little fish, big fish this weekend? We'll see.
He might go for a medium fish.
A medium fish.
At least.
What's that, like a catfish?
Yeah, I've been catfished.
Clearly.
That's
Honestly,
fair.
Nick, you're pretty funny.
Just pretty
I'll
funny.
be the first to say it.
Thanks.
You're pretty
You might
funny.
be the first
You're
to
pretty
say
funny,
it.
dude.
Just pretty funny. Funny haha or funny peculiar, Jen?
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, guys. Chat, can I be an honorary bro so that Nick and I can have a bromance?
We already do.
We already do?
We have a podcast
Is that
together.
allowed?
We
Is
have a
that allowed?
podcast. Guys, new podcast, Pointed Questions Podcast, live every other Tuesday. First episode this Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
You do not want to miss it. Coming up in a few days. Podcast episode number 1.
We talk about important stuff in that podcast.
We genuinely do, but just Not till the very end.
Yeah. No, it's all important to me.
Yeah, it's all important. It's all important.
It's all important.
It's
If you guys want to learn more about credit card fraud, you should watch our podcast.
Gosh, I just can't. I can't even shamelessly plug it anymore.
Yeah, no, this is great. I can absolutely plug your podcast away. Any questions? Follow Jen Mounts Darts or Nick D Does Things if you guys want to follow along.
Facebook, YouTube.
Those are the places.
Those are the places.
Jen,
Nick?
should we have a podcast about our podcast on this show, which is basically like a podcast?
Behind the scenes?
Yeah.
How the podcast came to fruition?
Yeah, like
what was
documentary crew.
What was your inspiration for the podcast?
I needed to film more content. I needed to write off someone's fame.
Oh, wow. So you used me for that?
Yes.
My gosh.
Naturally.
I thought we had a heated rivalry going on. I
Is
thought
that
this was a
what it
competition.
is? Is that what it is? No, we do.
Okay, good.
Can't wait to be the biggest North American darts content creator. Here we are. It's time for the diddle or the
Beats him by
middle.
one
And you can tell
hole.
Gibby practices his cork.
You can absolutely tell.
No one practices their cork, Jen.
'Cause
I'm
he
sorry.
uses
That
that
is
marker.
made up.
It is
That
not
is
made up.
made up.
No,
I've
no.
never heard of someone practicing their cork.
No. And why are there so few?
Don't you know me?
Why are there so
Don't
many
you
losers out
know
there in
me?
the world? I'm saying the chat came in to my defense a little bit. A few practice guys. Yeah, one more time. Have you ever practiced the cork? Put a marker dart in there and try to best it by at least one hole.
Don't lie.
Please don't lie. I need this.
But I need this. Is crazy.
Oh, beautifully done. Corrects it on the second dart and a third perfect dart. Ooh, one hole under. He opts to switch for the 16 rather than throwing a little more oomph. Gets it done on the third dart. At least he's in. This is Patrick Gibby, correct?
Yep, Patrick
Okay,
Gibby Gibson.
I'm very familiar with him. We had him up on the stream at least once before.
And then Tyler, stop referencing that one commercial weehee.
You talking about wee?
Yeah, that one.
Got
That's
it.
the
Got
one.
it. I was confused.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad that you clarified for everybody. Now, Jen, this is top 4 matchup. This is to get to the seat. This is also, again, to get an invite into the Invitational. Patrick Gibson already qualified, so Tyler Weehee had a little extra pressure on his side. I'm sure he's not thinking about that yet. Because no one thinks about, if I guarantee at least 4th place, I'm in.
True. I was just going to say, maybe that's a little too much going on in the old noggin. They're just focusing on one dart at a time, hopefully. Patrick, a commanding lead in this 0-1. Men's level 1 here. Race to 3, best of 5. We're doing a double in, double out, split bull. 501. Cricket, 501, 501. Interesting formats. I gotta be honest, these are really fun. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the singles combo, personally. Shane saying, are these the hijinks we can expect on the podcast? Worse.
Far
there's
worse.
a professional filter going on right now, if you believe it or not.
Yeah, think long and hard that we're representing a company right now in this moment, believe it or not.
They pay my salary.
But when it comes down to our personal channels, all bets are off. You guys, we are going to reveal our deepest, darkest secrets on Tuesday.
We say bad words. We do bad words. We make bad words.
We make bad decisions.
That is true. Well, great setup there from Gibby. Does get down to 24. Gets it teed up. Weehee is not going all the way home right now. Now, players, we've seen this be really successful for a handful and a struggle for many. Tyler lost a lot of weight. Like, he has lost a significant amount of weight. He looks like he's in amazing shape, and good on him for that. We've seen a lot of dart players really struggle after big weight loss, and only a handful of exceptions otherwise, like the Luke Humphreys of the world. What do you think about that, Jen?
I believe they're feeling a shift in their foundational balance, and it's almost the opposite. Have you ever heard of women saying the best starts of their life was when they were pregnant?
Oh.
I've heard that from Stacey Pace and Laura Turner, I believe.
Really?
So it's very, very interesting. I guess I'm just going to have to experiment and find out. I'll come back out of retirement finally.
Just don't look at me when you say that, Jen.
I looked you dead in the eyes for that.
You did.
Chat, you
It was
weren't here for
intense.
it, but I stared right down the barrel for that one.
Well, he gets 2 on the open. He did in his very first match of the day go down 2-0 before reverse sweeping and get the 3-0 win. Hey, so who's the celebrity guest? By
Hold
the
on,
way?
just a moment, Nick. He absolutely destroys those 20s. Okay, what were you saying?
So you said there's a special guest coming out this weekend. Who is it?
Oh yeah, you don't know?
No.
You're the last to know.
I know.
Chat, no, don't tell him. Nick is crashing out because there's a special guest showing up and he does not know who it is. Everyone knows but him. But this is going to be an incredible weekend. We're going to do a little bit of extra content out on the floor, and we're going to throw Nick for a loop. I'm so excited. We have special new segments that we're going to
Chapel
start.
Roan's going to be here?
Could you imagine? She goes, I heard my song is played #1 on the jukebox at every darn darts tournament in the world.
She would have said darn.
She would not have.
Good shot there. Gibby follows the 9 with a 7. Grabs the 17s. Transitions to the 19s beautifully. Way to stay focused on the darts, Jen.
Larry, I will never stray. I'm a professional. They dragged me here from Sacramento for a reason.
That's true. We did kidnap you. We've been kidnapping people a lot lately and putting them on the mic.
We did. Folks, how about Omaha, Nebraska as a destination for me? I think that's been an absolute new one. I don't think I've been anywhere near here to actually spend some time Midwest style. It's been a
The
culture
Target's
shock for
great
me.
out here. They have many whipped cream options.
excellent Target
They have
here.
Okay, can I just? I don't think that people tune in to hear about whipped cream, but I'm going to tell them about it for a second. They have this like the normal whipped cream selection. Then they have the Target brand with like raspberry white chocolate, which is insane. Then they have the Pup Cup whipped cream with bacon and peanut butter. I was like, peanut butter whipped cream sounds amazing. Right in the back, big letters, not for human consumption. I've never been more baited and switched in my life.
Well, it does make sense. We're not animals. Not like that.
Right, but it's next to the human food. It's not in the animal food section.
It's clearly labeled Pup Cup, though.
Yeah, but I'm a pup. Little guy.
You're just a little pup.
Just a little pup, man.
An interesting point. Going back to the weight loss comment. Sorry, Nick, I didn't give you a genuine answer there. Oh, beautiful darts. Patrick, he's really feeling himself. I'm seeing a little bit increase of standard here from the previous match that we saw. Anyway, typically the drastic weight loss affects starting performances because your body breaks down muscle easier than body fat. That could have to do with it. You're feeling a little bit less with your typical oh my goodness, what am I trying to say? That muscle memory of what it feels like to set your elbow, let the dart fall back and fall forward. I don't know truly how big of a difference that's gonna make though, because you're using a bit of your bicep, tricep. I would say primarily your tricep is going to be activated. Excuse me?
Cordyceps.
Cordyceps?
That's a mushroom.
Oh my goodness, I just you had way over my head.
No, keep going. Sorry,
So
you're
sorry.
being smart.
I was being genuine. I'm trying to understand.
Please for the people.
Hold on. The chat is just so against you, Nick. I just love it. It's labeled Pup Cup. Pup. Quotation mark. A question: will either you, Jen, or Nick be at the Wisconsin BullShooter?
I'll be there.
I won't.
You won't.
I've never been to Wisconsin. It's one of those. I can't believe I've never been to that state, but I got to make it out there at some point.
It doesn't help when your arm's 10 pounds lighter. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of factors. I also think there's a big aspect of alcohol there, of how you handle and process it very differently when you're at a lighter weight, right?
That's a better example. I do think that is going to be the biggest impact for folks that do drink. It's much harder to maintain that balance point between, okay, I've loosened myself up and, can't see the board.
Oh. Welcome to the Midwest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm converted.
Well, Tyler Weehee can make this very interesting. If you close up both, you leave it 4-3. You need your opponent to miss no matter what, and that's what he's choosing. I love this decision here. Some smart play. Needs to close to 16, and he doesn't get it. Nick's new nickname is not going to be Pup Cup after tonight.
I feel I've really lost sight of this leg. I apologize. I need to refocus here. We've gone on 3 different tangents.
Welcome to Nick and Jen commentary. No one expected anything different, Jen.
That's true. I should just lean in, huh? Give the people what they want.
I like that you physically leaned in when you said I should just lean in.
I did beautiful darts. A really strong performance for Patrick, even though I was half paying attention. He still captivated me.
Incredible.
Incredible. Period.
Period. No cap. Not messing around. Guys, right now, 4th place match is underway. Tracy Young and Melissa Grundy. We will get that 3rd place in finals of the women's level 1 bracket, as it is absolutely just breezing along over there.
Come on, wee hee! Oh, that's okay. 7 mark open is still beautiful. It's going to be a lot of work for Tyler. Unfortunately, sitting nil to 2. Even if he wins this cricket leg to stay alive, that means Patrick's coming up right behind him going first. So this is a tough format to come back from if you're not staying competitive, keeping it even 1-1.
And guys, just to let you know, these brackets are absolutely breezing on through here. Level 1 will be the one run longest, so you guys are going to be riding it out all the way with us. But these other brackets going quickly. Already into the seat match. They have not started yet, but that's going to be Sean Brunn and Westmoreland. A Florida friend making a seat match. Love to see my traveling friends do well. The winner of the level 3 seat match, Andrew Granados. Congratulations over there, as they're already in the 5th, 6th, and level 3. Level 2, a little bit further back. It's a big level. Currently going on, getting into the 9th through 12th position. And level 1 here, we're also in that 9th through 12th position. Currently, Dylan Burgess and Lavelle Sterling duking it out. Winner will get to play the one and only Squilliam Stewart. That's pretty cool.
Patrick looking back in form after a few wayward darts. He had finally slowed down his flow, but he's right back in it. I was going to say Tyler might walk away with this leg, but now it got a lot more competitive.
And Tyler, again, just not showing up to the races early on in the match, but definitely coming into it here. See how this plays out. When does he take the swing? He chooses dart 2.
Wow, excellent. Even missing the 17, that was still essentially what just absolutely needed to be done to stay consistent, keep the competitive advantage in this leg. Well done to Tyler.
Yeah, good stuff indeed. We push down to the 17s, but here's the problem with the 2-0 deficit, Jen. It's the fact that the 0-1 leg is leg number 4, and that means that with 2-1 advantage, you'll get the start in 0-1. Officially speaking, we call that a rut-row raggy moment.
Wow, Tyler's catching fire here.
Absolute foyer.
He's getting excited. The laughing assassin is riling him up. He's got his little posse out there to talk to. That's always fun. When everyone's out there cheering you on against your opponent, there is no better feeling and no worse feeling when you have no one in your corner and it's dead silent when you walk up to play and everyone's cheering on when your opponent goes up.
I will say that's probably one of the biggest benefits of post-COVID darts is that people are just getting more used to playing in headphones and playing in environments where they're playing by themselves in remote tournaments now. So because those are getting more popular, people are actually better at handling that than ever before. I could tell you completely, it sucks not having anybody in your corner. It's a lot easier to forget about, I think, because people are so used to playing in remote tournaments. But when you have people cheering for you, it's just easy to get lost in the sauce.
Ooh, Patrick staying alive on the 15. He beds them. It's amazing that a 9 mark is just enough to not just instantly lose. Like, he's still in a losing position here. I mean, with the standard of how Tyler's been playing this leg, it's probably over for him as it is. Didn't speak fast enough. Oh, he's securing the win. I don't hate it. Don't hate it at all.
But that was bad math.
Yes, on the last start.
Should have stayed up. Should have grabbed another 20. But he did grab a single bull, which means Gibby cannot go for the closes because that just leaves a 1 dart in hand. So no matter what, you're playing on the bull. You need to find 4. Would have recommended pushing the bull. Get into the double.
There's plenty of room. He can go. Oh, well, crossing darts. Ah, so yeah.
Yeah, doesn't get it. So he should be able to go ahead and go right at this. Grabs 1, needs 1 more.
And he gets it done.
Bam, bam, here he am.
He is on the board. 1-2. And we're switching back to 0-1.
So if I'm Gibby, I'm going first. I'm up 2-1. I don't shoot. He's going to shoot double 20. I don't shoot double 20 here. I would rather just get in and focus on some good scoring early on. If he gets a big open, though, it could be over before it even starts. Nails the double 20. 160 in for perfection would be wonderful in this spot, but no, just to Shanghai today.
He says, ooh, right along with us as it misses just above. Have we seen a perfect 160 open yet?
Not yet. There's still time.
Okay, here it is.
Normally Ram Guevara's job, as he
Right.
hits more 160 opens than any other player.
Okay, Tyler, I see you.
See, Tyler had to go for the double 20 because he needs to play for a 9. The other option there was double 17 or double bull. Those are your 3 doubles you can hit a double in on and still be on for a 9 and double.
The cojones to double bull in.
I just want one player to do it. Just
Nobody's
one.
done it?
I mean, somebody's done it like where they missed the first 6 darts in at a double, know the leg's over, and they jokingly thrown at it.
Uh-huh.
I want to see someone rip a double bull open. If BullShooter gets back on stream, he's ripping one. That's what I'm pretty sure I just heard. Yeah, Gibby in a great position. We gonna have to find a 140, continue to stay in line. You have 9 darts to take out 421 because you assume Gibby has 6 darts for 281 here at the standard of play. I hit one more trip. So now you have to go 180-156 is going to be your mentality.
This is scary for Tyler. I think this is going to be it for him.
Oh, that's a bad spot.
What a correction, though. I would have gone downstairs losing confidence on the 20. My goodness, beautifully done.
Gibby's throw is looking smoother than ever. He is struggling a little bit with some itis. The darts are getting stuck in his hand. Not the case here. Definitely a lot. It's still nice, smooth, and he does have a slow throw and pace to it, right? But
I would still say a very consistent, silky rhythm. Regardless, I mean, I wouldn't consider that slow, but I can see how maybe a European crowd would consider that slow.
yes. By American soft tip standard, not slow.
How's he going to take this 141?
Probably by throwing 2 triples and a double. Not 100% certain. Well, now he has 6 darts to take it out. Again, we had 9 from 421, effectively. Even if this doesn't go, you're giving 6 darts, but 57 for double 12. Won't happen, so single 20, don't bust it.
Don't bust. Beautifully done.
I love that you always
set.
cheer for the players. Like, I can tell you want
every
everyone to
time.
win.
Yeah, the moment the next person steps up, I'm just in their head.
I just can't believe you were booing Alex Spellman like that. That was crazy.
What are you talking about? What are you
Just
talking
mean,
about?
Jen. Just terribly mean.
A valiant effort, but the way Gibby's been throwing, I think this is a first or second dart win. Tops.
Rags it. Second dart win it is, Jen. Does go ahead and nail it there. Gibby gets it, and we not going to be happy with how it started off for him. But coming up next on our stream, we will be getting that 3rd place of the women's. The currently 4th place is just finishing up. We'll also be getting Alex Spellman versus Derek Hinkle, top 4 on the level 1 open side. So I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be just a minute or two, so we're actually going to take a look on our handy-dandy spy cam here real quick. And let's take a look around the room, because I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Jeremy Lee and Joey Mann currently going on right over here. So this matchup here is a level 1 matchup that we're taking a look at, and I believe the position is 1 up for Joey, about to potentially be a 2-0 win. We're going to leave it here with some music, and we'll be back in just a moment with that next match in just a moment's time. Here for a top 4 match, we have Alex Spellman and Derek Hinkle, the Jackal and the Chief, going at each other to see who will get into that seat match against Patrick Gibson. This should be a very interesting one, as Alex Spellman made it very clear he was only going to play a remote qualifier to try to get his bid in for the Invitational, the event he's won 2 of 4 years. Well, if he wins this matchup, he gets his invite. Exciting stuff. Nick Teixeira, Jen Mounts on the mic. Jen, looking forward to this one.
I'm so excited for the entire weekend. This is my first regional tour stop. Nick, for new folks out there watching, why do they want to qualify in for that Chicago finale?
The BullShooter finale is not in Chicago. In
Oh,
Florida.
I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
I'm just so used to it historically.
Yes.
My fault. My fault.
So we still have the finals in Chicago, which there is important implications in the fact that if you're on the pro list, you get into that pro luck challenge, right? But what's important, the Invitational Shootout, that is a show that has historically been featured on ESPN these last 4 years. I don't know if I've said this out loud yet, so chat, if you're here, guess what? You guys get to be the first one to know this. This will be our first year with a women's final on ESPN as well. We're going to have the men's or the open and the women's final.
Incredibly exciting. Alex, we talked about his fisherman shorts. Let's see if he reels in the big fish for us.
Well, we did say it. You were talking about some fishing. Alex Spellman, 170 to get things going.
Oh.
Another one of those. Oh, wrong side of the dart, Spellman.
The sound.
You heard the sound. You're like, it's going. This is it. This is the opportunity.
I almost made a cast noise with my mouth. We'll never know. 133 though.
Yeah, totally eligible to go. 619. The fun way to do it. Just Shanghai. Okay, don't actually take me literally, though. It's 719s. That was bad math.
Yes. All he can do is set, and he does. But will he have another visit? More than likely not. Looks like Alex is going straight for that double 19, and he gets it. Easily done. The Jackal up 1-0.
Now, Derek Hinkle, second highest average, I believe, coming into this bracket. To confirm that, let's make sure I'm just not saying fake statistics today. But Alex Spellman coming in 5.7, Derek Hinkle 5.5. So,
Wow.
yeah, the highest 2 averages going against each other. So, meeting in the top 4, this makes sense. Honestly, that top half of the bracket was absolutely lethal with, like, statistically. I mean, you have the Will Stewart up there. Joey Mann, another tough one. Kyle Linder, someone we've seen do well in Arizona. Jordan Meyer, who's had a strugglesome day, but overall, tough component. Alex Spellman, Derek Hinkle, John Edwards. Yeah, I think you had majority of your top averages on the top half. You had just a couple on the bottom half, so it makes it very lopsided. But that's the point of a true random non-seeded bracket, right?
I'm a big fan of not looking at the bracket if I'm a player. I've grown to really just love to assess each match as it's unfolding before my eyes rather than create some kind of anticipation or anxiety around it. Everyone's the same. Every leg is the same. Playing against myself. And we saw a great standard from the Chief in our last matchup. Beautiful open for him. Right on par with Alex's skill set here. He's staying strong. He's going to stay. Oh, he went for the close. Oh, my goodness. And it goes. In a wonderful position. Very, very strong start. We saw Alex bed the 19 on poor Will Stewart 2 times back-to-back in legs. And he's going to do the same in the 18s. Well done.
Yeah, some great standard of play. Hinkle's going to have to play a little bit of defense. I don't leave this 20 unless I find 2 trips. I have to leave it if it hangs over top.
Yeah.
I don't really want to switch. He had to take the switch. If he finds it, good grab. You can tell you threw that last hour a little light. It's a little bit of a float on it.
My guess is he didn't fully commit to the plan. He just felt obligated to switch over because of the blocked darts. Alex looking steady as ever. He won't take a look. He'll probably stay. Oh, no, he does. The eyesight's throwing me off. Or the eye line, I should say. Well done. My goodness. 2 big closes back to back. Needs to bed the 17. Even a 7 mark doesn't really put him in a favorable position.
Hey,
Sorry, I was going to say starting to lose the composure there a little bit.
And you can see Hinkle with that last dart kind of had to force it in there. It placed right on top and got kicked out. If you're going to throw the flight above and below like that, you really have to drill it. Spellman decides to go ahead and abandon ship and then go right back. Normally don't love the up-down nature of it, but I do love Alex Spellman's execution and results of what he ended up getting there.
Absolutely. 7.225 MPR this leg. Let's see if he can finish higher than his 6.69 from his previous match on stream. Derek now throwing a little under his average of a 5.5 coming into this tournament. And no, George, unfortunately, I'm not going to be at the Pennsylvania Regional. East Coast is a little bit harder for me because I'm based out in Sacramento. It's pretty much a full day of travel, but I do hope to be at more stops, more BullShooter action in the future.
Hopefully we will see more stuff in the future, Jen. Looking forward to it.
Spellman, brilliant standard of play here. My goodness.
You know, it's funny. Spellman makes it very clear. He's like, honestly, nowadays, the only soft tip events I try to compete in now is pretty much just the Booyah Cup, and I try to get onto ESPN Invitational. I mean, that is the two focuses. Otherwise, he's mostly in steel, and right now, honestly, on content creation, he's putting us to shame, Jen.
He bests his 6.6 average with the 7.13. That is the average to beat on stream. I am blown away. A little bit easier to do, and you don't have as high of a standard going up against you to slow you down. You can just kind of run the board, get through the leg quickly.
I have a question if Kyle Linder is still in the tournament. I don't believe so. I believe he did get knocked out. Cutie Kyle Linder did get bested by Brandon Neal and Will Stewart today.
That's someone alluding to our conversation from before of losing your composure, showing your opponent any kind of negative emotion just feeds into their confidence. Someone like Alex, I think he's more internally motivated. He's more, there's so much going on. He's analytical like crazy. He's thinking about his form and mechanics. I don't really know if an opponent of his is ever really feeding into his own confidence. I think it's very self-propelled, coming from within rather than externally.
Yeah, for Alex in particular, he really does just play the board state. As he is going to take the swing here and does not get the 9. But I will tell you, it is sound advice. I mean, if your opponent has even a 1% chance of playing better because you showed a negative emotion, try to just only show the positive ones. I'm not afraid to celebrate and let out some positivity, but I'm definitely not looking to give out the overly negative side. I in practice I will. Sometimes in content even I will, but I never will in an actual tournament. I'm not shaking my head. I'm not saying stop. I'm not slapping my hands. I'm not doing none of that business.
Looking up left into into the air. That's a classic sign of negativity. Yeah, Spellman looking really, really comfortable. I would even argue it takes a certain kind of skill set to even get used to celebrating big in a positive way. You have to learn how to like recompose after that. My best advice to anyone who's dealing with performance anxiety or you're just dealing with mostly negative self-talk is to have zero emotions. Don't react to anything you're doing. You have absolutely zero judgment to every single dart. You're never thinking about outcome. You're only just thinking about one perfect dart at a time. No matter what happens, nobody cares, you shouldn't care, and try to recover that way for a while, and then finally assign positive emotions. But I think the problem with celebrating wins, beautiful white horse, sorry, as I blather on, but assigning positive emotions creates a level of something to compare to, so that the moment you lose that momentum, then you start to judge yourself a little more harshly, so that might work for some if you're looking for a mental change, a mental strategy change.
Definitely mentality plays a big aspect, and Alex is rock solid with his mentality. Even misses good. Nails the double bull, and 1 bull away from a 3-0 lead and win of the match against Derek Hinkle in double-time fashion.
Maloney saying, sure, Jen, I'll do that next week. Easy peasy.
Yeah, you don't want to see you're inspiring the next generation of dart players.
Absolutely not. No, but then certain players like Mike, they're definitely about the camaraderie, about the expression, getting the emotions out of the body. Otherwise, it probably just gets stuck within. Gosh, 7.13. again, back to back, 7.13 MPRs for Alex Spellman.
Yeah,
What
an
a fantastic
incredible
match.
set of cricket legs for him. Incredible stuff indeed, as you can see he's a little pumped there. We will be getting next the third place in the finals of the women's level 1 brackets. And we will be getting a couple more matches as well. The women's level 2 bracket also almost in finals territory, by the way. This is moving along super fast. I can tell you, sometimes the tournament staff does a great job of running events. I can tell you, it's the players being timely to the boards. They are being quick around here. They said, we're in the middle of Omaha. There's nothing to do out here. We're just going to throw darts and eat steaks.
What are you talking about? There's the Outer Market and the Riverside that I checked out this afternoon.
Jen said to me, she's like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do some tourist stuff for a little bit before you need me to film some stuff tonight. I'm like, perfect. She comes back an hour later and says, I saw all of Omaha.
I really feel like I did, guys. I got lost in the Emporium for a bit. It was like amazing there.
Well, just a moment here before this matchup is ready. It's going to be the level 1 women's queen seat match. Nick Teixeira, Jen Mounts will be right back. Third place match here in the women's level 1 singles. Jess Hall and Tracy Young. They both made it to the invitational shootout, but now can they make it to the finals against Tamara Dauber?
Tamara.
I am Jen Mounts, joined by Nick Teixeira. Nick, what do you think about this one?
Jen, thank you so much for being here. You're clearly adding to this new A-team level of commentary. I think we have an exciting matchup here. Tracy was looking real strong from the previous match that she had on stream, particularly in 01.
Well, and we saw Jessie Hall struggle, right? I mean, it was definitely not the darts that got her to that position, and you have to wonder, was it the seat, was it the cameras, was it just bad timing? These are all the different things that are kind of running through your head. The answer is, doesn't matter, settle down, throw your darts. I talked about it, her stroke's real clean, but it's all about really committing to that follow-through.
I wonder if it's fatigue as well. The night is carrying on. I mean, it is a huge endurance sport.
It's only been 3 hours.
Well,
It's only been 3 hours.
maybe because my bedtime's at 8 p.m. that I think like, oh, it's getting late. you know?
It is your it is past Jen's bedtime. No, I mean I will say on longer nights, absolutely agree. It's only been 3 hours, and we're in the third place match.
You're right.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
It's because I've been exploring Omaha all day, and so I think the players
You
have been playing.
explored Omaha for 1 hour and said I saw all of Omaha.
Well, I'm counting the grocery shopping we did.
We did go to Target.
Yeah.
We did go to Target. All right, Jen, you may have saw all of Omaha. Target was most of it.
Yeah. Jessie looking solid with a consistent setup and mechanics. I just think there's something about her grip when she hangs onto the dart that you can see. It's originally the tip is elevated, but then she snatches it down a little before release, and I think that's what creates this low, the dart hitting low. I wonder if she even went to a lighter dart, if that would help her a little bit to land higher on average.
I didn't want to say because Will walked into the room, but he just won his last match, and he's 2 matches away from making the invitational shootout.
Oh, wow.
If he qualifies,
Will
do you think we
Stewart.
get to hire him still for cameras and production, or do you think he's going to play?
I think he'll be torn on that one.
He just has to beat Brandon Neal and Tyler Weehee, 2 of the toughest opponents in the bracket on the bottom side. Not a finish for a Hall, but a good time for a low time. Puts the pressure on Tracy Young. And Tracy, by the way, stands very far to the left of the line. The camera here makes it look like she's towards the center, but no, she is far to the left. Really kind of throws outside and kind of has the open shoulder with that.
Yeah, it's interesting. She throws at a complete angle. She takebacks to the side of her face with a very low elbow. Interesting mechanics going on there. Just found it last round. Let's see if she can continue on. Another low time would be fantastic here. Set up an easy checkout. It's so important what your fallout darts are too. So missing into the 2 really can throw people off. Oh, Will.
Yeah, sorry, Will's just
What
being a goober over there. He's looking at his camera. I thought he was looking at that lady's shirt. I was like, what is he doing? About to take on Brandon Neal over on the side.
I did find it hard to commentate his match because I was staring at his chest the entire time. It was very
Some of your finest
distracting.
work, Jen.
Yes.
Oh, Young really wanted to grab another bull to get the shot at the double 14. This is single 3 on the last. So 121. You do go for the bull first here at 71. You can. I like bull trip 19 because you can fall into trip 7 and still go back to the bull. See the approach. No matter what first start should be bull in this format, there's a lot of fallouts that leave you on a finish.
Mm-hmm.
That was not one of them.
That was not one of them. I was just thinking it's a very unfortunate miss. There we go.
But this is where Young can really punish. 20 for bull is my preferred route here because, again, it's double out format, so I would take advantage of the fat bull. Don't like
Oh.
it.
Interesting.
See, and even here, I go 1 bull. But 11 double top's fine. Doesn't get it, but now, again, I go 2 bull.
I'm honestly shocked by that.
Yeah, we'll see if the shot selection gets punished here for a break and throw. Jess Hall trying to make something happen. Well, 15 was going for the 2, but now double 11. It's one of the best possible misses you could have had round.
One of my favorite doubles. Perfect. Double 11 is essentially just a bull, very far to the left. No problem for Jess.
That's like me saying 19s are the 16s to the left and upside down.
Come on, double 11's a bowl. Just move yourself over, line straight forward, imagine a circle.
Jess Hall going to be happy with the steal of the leg there. Not happy that it came that close to it, but you can't think about that. You can think only about the gold star that shows up next to your name. That is all I choose to think about whenever I'm throwing. These brackets are finishing up fast here, folks, so I would expect about another 2, maybe a little bit more coverage, but not too long. It's going to be a quick night tonight. So, Jen, we're going to have to figure out how to put you to work other ways. I think we're going to be making a lot of BullShooter ads. You're going to see Jen on the board showing you guys how to play darts. Ads.
Oh, I was going to say, what an opportunity here for Jess, at the very least, steals the 20 right away from Tracy. What a great position with it only being a race to 2. Securing that 0-1, essentially going first now. Oh, especially with a very untimely miss yet again from Tracy. She's sticking with the strategy, closing the 20. I think even 3 single 19s is going to be a major move here for Jess.
Yeah, just about getting the close secured. Jen, what do you do to kind of keep the nerves settled in matchups like this, right? I mean, this is very important. This is get back to the final. If you're Jess, you're up 1-0, but you feel like your darts have been abandoning you the last 2 matches. If you're Tracy, you're thinking, I had that first leg and I gave it away. I mean, how do you settle away from those mentalities?
Well, first I take myself out of the match, and I imagine you just taking down a summer sausage.
Me?
That's step 1.
Just every time.
Yeah.
You're just picturing me eating a summer sausage.
Yeah, even before you did that.
Okay, and then what?
That's step 1.
You just already were like, yeah, he probably would be eating a summer sausage.
Very timely 5 mark from Tracy. She's back in it, just like that.
Oh, don't be professional now.
Hold on. I'm getting back to your question. I just take a pause to pay homage to the players before us and as things unfold. But what I said before, I really believe it. To get through a situation like this, I stop judging every dart. I just stop thinking about what's happening. I just try my best to let the dart fall back and project it forward and not care what's happening. Only care to the point where I have to make a strategic adjustment to whether I'm missing or not, but make it black and white. If I'm at the skill level and I hope to just average 3 marks per round, or maybe a little better, 3 and some change, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking, make every single dart count, open my eye to the big pie, miss up and down when I'm aiming at the 2019-17.
I think that's a very fair mentality, a very healthy mentality to have at the dartboard.
If you can improve your bad darts, rather than trying so hard to hit a trip every single dart at this skill level, it's just percentage-wise, it's not mathematically correct. So I never assume I'm going to hit the trip.
I would argue at any skill level. I mean, I think raising your floor is more important than raising your ceiling.
Yeah.
I truly do believe. I've seen every player at some points hit a 9 mark. I've not seen many players hit a 9 darter. Right. So making those misses better, reducing the games. That's how you get it. When you're playing 501 split, right? The amount of times you're going left and right, hitting 5s and 1s, you're just not making some. If those same misses were just missing into a single 20. Same thing. Instead of hitting these trip 19 single 3 instead of trip 19 single 19, right? I mean, it's about making those turns a little bit more controlled, having a little bit better range on those variables.
I think another thing that helps me is I stop doing what I should be doing, and I go for whatever number in these moments where I'm really struggling. Like, say I've already had a couple bagels. That's what you call them, right? You call them bagels?
Not a flat line.
Not a flat line.
No one calls it flat line.
In Washington, that's where I learned the term.
Anyway. Yeah, Washington, they're dark. I'm just kidding. And Googie's in here. I can't say that.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I've lost my point because of the bagel thing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, right. So what I do is I try to just make sure I can hit as many marks as possible, because a lot of times it's really not strategy when you don't have the competitive advantage at a lower skill level. A lot of times it's just you're not hitting many more marks, and a lot of people don't do math correctly. They think like, oh, God, I'm 100 points behind. No, you're 4 darts behind. That's all it is. You're 4 marks behind. Sorry. Thinking of it that way takes a lot of pressure off. Like, oh, I just need 4 marks rather than, oh gosh, I got to close this, that, and I need 100 points. It helps to kind of reframe the mind a little bit.
Right now, Hall needs to get in control. Again, the darts in the seat match were just not the darts that got her there. I can tell you that for a fact because she seems to be a talented player. Pressure is still mounting. Darts are not getting to her here, and Tracy not doing much to punish, but definitely doing enough. You're Tracy. You're kind of playing with house money a little bit. I mean, you thought you should have won the first leg. You're thinking this should be a 2-0, and you're going to have to settle yourself down.
Yeah. I'd be really curious, not to overly fixate on the mechanics of Jess's throw, but I'd be really curious what happens if she lets the dart fall back a little bit further and just opens her hand really, really quickly and projects her hand forward with a complete follow through. I think the issue is she might be gripping the dart a little bit too hard and it gets stuck and it moves left and right. She's on the right trajectory. The eye line I think is there, and like even that trip 13 miss going for the 18. There's a little bit of an immediate stop, and then the dart just goes forward rather than a complete all the way back. Or even if she just didn't have a take back at all, started with the hand a little bit further back. These tiny, tiny little adjustments could make the world of a difference of keeping just things overall straighter.
You make adjustments to your own throw when you're in mid-tournament? Like
Yeah.
active like that?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So dangerous, don't you think?
No. If it gains confidence and corrects the problem, I'm all about it. For example, how do you correct one hole out? You can. A lot of people make the excuse you can't fix one hole out. You absolutely can.
Yeah.
I'm sure Alex Bellman would make the argument you absolutely can at a professional level, and if you know how to tweak and change things. For example, I'm going for double 10. For example, I miss just outside. Perhaps I'll take back just a millimeter closer to my nose rather than right under my eye. And that
Really?
tiny difference means I can walk it in rather than trying to actually pivot around my hips or make an overcorrection. But just figuring out what works for you and practicing. Okay, wherever that first one went, I'm just going to try to move ever so slightly to the left, no matter what it's hitting. So practicing how do you miss and correct left, right, up, down, I think will just change your life forever as a player.
I think that's really cool insight because Alex Bellman's like that, right? Alex Bellman's one of those players that has control of his own throw and does micro adjustments on the fly. I would say the average dart player, I would even say more than average. I would say 90% of dart players, I tell them like every time you're playing in league or you're playing at home and you're practicing and stuff like that, make the micro adjustments and start tweaking with them. Settle down with whatever you want your form to be. And then in a tournament, just try to always go back to that baseline rather than make the adjustment there. It's just such a slippery slope for many.
Yes,
You're the
yes.
you.
I
as
was
one of these
answering
others-
you honestly as
No.
just me.
I don't want you to lie, Jen. That's not why we're here.
No, but you're right.
We're here to lie to the people, not to me.
You're right that the average person shouldn't think about anything. Throwing darts should be taking out the trash. It should just be easy.
Yes.
It should absolutely just be repetition. It should be confidence. You practice before you get there. But that's never been the case for me. I'm an absolute head case, so
That's true.
it's not the same for me.
Jen, maniac to society. Absolute. And you know what's crazy is we were driving through a neighborhood earlier today, and you just kept seeing everyone's lawn signs. You'd get out of the car, you'd make me stop and go and just steal these lawn signs, and I would just. Why? You don't need them. You can't even pack them all.
I've never met such a bold-faced liar, guys. Chat, have my back here, please. Get this man out of here.
This is going to be going to a last leg decider, barring a incredible comeback on the Bulls, which isn't out of Hall's possibilities. But this turn right here, you got to find success in the middle. See a little bit of frustration. Yeah, and now laughing it off. It's one of those things with your mentality where you got to just be careful because you can start really having the darts argue with you. Tracy, not really showing any signs of cracking here.
Yeah.
For 3 Bulls to take it 1-1.
The thing I like about Tracy as well is she's just such a good closer. She doesn't really miss wildly in the end with any pressure. And even there, like, again, the commentator's curse. She's only just missing outside the bull. She has a very even keel composure of the two matches. Well, actually, I've seen her play quite a lot in the past, too. I like her mentality coming in. Maybe she's cursing herself in her mind, but we'll never know because she keeps such a wonderful even keel.
Stoic, serious.
Yes. Brilliantly said. Well done. Tracy is in this now, 1-1. And we're going back to the 0-1 format. This is for everything here. I'm enjoying the 0-1 double out, but with a full bowl. That's a very, very interesting combo event here. I would love to play in this. Gosh, I'm getting FOMO sitting here. What are you guys doing to me?
FOMO is a heck of a drug. I think watching Will play is what's giving me FOMO.
No.
As Will is 1-1 against Brandon Neal right now.
Oh my
Will
goodness.
was sitting on 40 when Brandon Neal took his out. And now sitting here, he has a very important diddle. But this is a very important one as well as Tracy. I don't think she got it. So Jess will get the start. She did win an 0-1. She won against the darts. She would like to do that again here. What's crazy about this format is it's just 2 bowls around. You get 2 bowls around and you're having a good time. Let's see how it plays out. Some work to do. Jen, who are you taking this last leg decider?
I'm thinking Tracy has it, even chasing the open. She just is, like I said, she keeps her composure when the pressure darts are there, when you need to close and end the game. She was a little bit off her skill set the very first opening 0-1, so I think she's regained her confidence into that longer cricket leg and can capitalize on a slow start here from Jess. I feel like I jinxed her a little bit.
Okay. She had it coming. Just kidding.
Jesus, Nick.
I'm just kidding. Never serious. But you have to be thinking either one of these players is thinking, man, I have to make sure I'm ready for the finals. You're not overly thinking about the finals, but you know that you're one away from it, right? You know what needs to get done.
It's always interesting what a person can handle in terms of the stakes. Some people motivate
A
themselves
lot of
by
stakes
saying,
in Omaha.
Yeah, a lot. Oh, I've heard that they do beef well in Nebraska. I will treat you to a little date night if you're open to it.
Oh, Jen.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Thanks,
You're just a boy-
Queen.
You're just a boy that wants to do well.
I'm just a boy that wants to do well, Jen. I need to practice my corking.
You know, I forgot what I was saying.
I love how anytime you're talking, I just have to say something in the middle.
Yes,
Different topic.
the tangents with this guy.
Brandon Neal took 7 darts to get in. Will might win this last leg, decided to move on to the 5th, 6th. That would mean that Will is, if he takes this game out, which he's looking likely to, is 1 win away from making the invitational shootout, 2 wins away from making the pro list, by the way.
That's amazing. And you know what's sad is when we hired him, his first conversation with me is, you know, what's the realistic nature of me being a player whilst being a live streamer? And I told him straight up, I was like, you got to pick one.
Yep.
Like, let's be real, you got to pick one. And I'm glad that we've all kind of found a way to play here and there, especially, how about a top 4 finish for our mixed trip teams?
Yeah.
Team.
Let's be honest. We've been in that final.
We might have been.
One more chest pump, and it could have been completely different, Jen.
Best time of my life.
Well, that was a great time for Tracy to snap into a load sun. A massive moment. Jess Hall needs to collect. First start's beautiful. 1 bowl. She's moving a lot on the line here. For confidence. She needs it for the builder because now Young can just hit 1 bowl and a decent fallout will be at a finish. Both of these players took the loss to Tammy Dauber, both trying to get revenge by playing against her.
I think even just a single bowl round is going to give Tracy a little bit of a lead that she needs to not feel pressured with the checkout. Well, 199, it's tough.
Yeah. You just rip a bowl, leave 149.
Yep. Don't
You have
even
your
worry about
darts
it.
below it.
Yep, don't worry about it.
You just got to get
Go
2
for the
a
maximum
finish.
points. Yes. So, I mean, it was correct strategy, unfortunate execution there. Now, 1 giant round from Jess could change things, but it has to be a timely moment right here, right now.
Just hit the middle. It sounds silly, it sounds pedantic, but just sometimes you got to tell yourself, I should just hit the middle.
If I'm just struggling with confidence or my mechanics, then that's when I would shut my brain off. Beautifully done. There she goes. Throwing a little bit with a faster pace. I was just going to say, I think that's what would help her because she was trying so much to compose herself at the line and then losing that composure quickly. So yeah, get into a flow state.
Oh,
Wow.
what a big shot there. 1 at 60 to leave 32. And now the 1-5-2 is a must go, and it's not a bull first shot.
Gorgeous setup by Tracy.
I like trip 17 bull here, by the way, in this format. What a time. What a moment.
Gonna stay on bull and just see what happens. Yep. And again, perfect. At least the tiniest bit of pressure on this 32 for Tracy.
More than a tiny bit. That's a great shot, but this might be all she wrote. And there we go. Tracy Young goes to the finals against Tamara Dauber.
And yes, you can bowl out because this is a full bowl. Or I'm so sorry. Yeah,
you're right.
Full bowl format.
Jen, I want you to know, and I love the people that watch our streams. You don't have to apologize to any of them. You know why? Because they're used to us never being wrong, and when we're wrong, we never admit it. Welcome to the BullShooter live streams.
Accountability in the BullShooter live stream, folks. I'm here to change up all of that. Oh gosh, I'm even getting quizzed on my Midwest knowledge here. Since Jen knows Omaha now, self-proclaimed expert, is that the land of quick trip with a K, or quick star? Does Jen know the difference?
I know the difference. I'm not going to help you with this one. I'm going to let you answer first, and then I'll go with my answer.
Actually, too many comments came in, and I've lost that.
I got you. No, you have to comment on quick trip, or quick star.
Okay, I think it's the first one, quick trip, with the QUIKTRIP.
You think? So okay, there's a little trivia. Yes. So quick trip with a K is Wisconsin. Quick star is Iowa. And then QT quick trip is Nebraska.
Heck yeah, chat. Try me again.
That's about as far as we're going to get on that one. If you want any more information, I guarantee you ask that same question whenever Will Stewart's on live stream. He has ranted about these gas stations a couple times. You can see right over here, you got Gibby, you got Spellman. We are going to start watching the seat match, but we are going to switch to that women's level 1 final, folks. As you can see, Weehee warming up right over there on the side, taking on Squilliam Stewart in the 5th-6th matchup there. Bracket is winding down. We are getting towards the very, very end. Yes, sir. Shouldn't have said that. Will didn't know where he was in the bracket. You're gonna call for a split over there? Well, alrighty. It looks like they're just about right. I don't think they're gonna take too many more warm-up darts. These are partners, I believe, for the full weekend, at the very least for triples, but I assume for the full weekend. You need to get some Iowa sweet corn later in the year. Best ever. Do you like sweet corn? I love sweet corn pudding.
There probably isn't a vegetable I don't like. Oh, specifically sweet corn, though. Yeah. Oh. Well.
You didn't like that one?
No,
I'm sorry, Jen.
No. It really threw me on my element for some reason.
You were like, that was the hardest you've ever shut me down, ever, by the way. Incredible.
I'm normally such a yes man. You're correct. Okay, so we figured out the gas stations, but can we settle once and for all who's best between Whataburger, In-N-Out, and Shake Shack?
Well, it's not even close. You and I agree on this exactly. Whataburger's the worst.
Yes.
Shake Shack is pretty okay. And In-N-Out's the best.
In-N-Out's king.
Yeah, we're just two California girlies.
Yeah, we are.
That was the most California opinion ever, by the way.
You know what's so bad about Whataburger? And I'm really afraid to upset the chat. We tried it.
I upset them all the time,
We
Jen.
tried it, and then a year later, I forgot I ever had it. It was so unmemorable.
And to be fair, it still is bad. I did have Whataburger once since then. And I can tell you, the only reason I ordered it is because they had a Dr. Pepper float going, like as a special promotion.
DP float?
Delicious.
Sign me up.
I was like, or maybe DP milkshake, something like that.
Either way,
yeah.
I'm about it.
That was the only reason. All right. Tommy, cut here. Guys, it is time now for the seat match. We aren't getting this full coverage. We are just going to be getting a glimpse at it, as we will be covering that level 1 women's final. Alex Bowman, Patrick Gibson, both gentlemen with the best performances on the day. Let's be honest. If Alex Bowman does what he does in cricket, it's going to be very tough to best him. But Gibson showed a lot of promise in his very dominant wins.
He did. He just falls off every once in a while, and we have Alex Spellman coming off hot as white hot from a back-to-back 7.13 MPR. Nick, what's your problem? Can you keep professional? Okay, all right, that's fine. Got him crashing out over here next to me.
Jen, you are an absolute professional and a delight to have in the booth. I am
Don't you lie to my face. Don't
excited
you lie to me
have
right
you
now.
here. There's one thing I can describe these players as white hot. I can tell you that much, Jen. Incredible.
Okay, Patrick. Patrick, you have had a fantastic start here. Oh. Still a beautiful low ton. A little bit of a slow start for Alex.
Yeah, well, this is a good position for Gibby to break, right? I
Yes.
mean, he's sitting at the 161. Alex Spellman's going to need all three here. Might get all three here. Alex Spellman does find the 180 to leave 143, so the 161 under some heat. Now, 143, no gimme. 161, well, here's Gibby. Thanks, Jen. Will would have muted me for that.
You know I support you.
51.
Oh my gosh, give it to me!
Oh!
One hole away!
What a
One hole
good
away.
shot there. Gibson almost grabs it, so 143. 20, 51, 32. Did go for the 18s route. Eligible bachelor, good cleanup dart. Yeah, expert from Spellman.
Brilliant. But feeling confident that Patrick is going to ride this high. He put in a wonderful performance to break here.
Double 8 for a 1-0 lead.
Oh,
Does not
my
go. He pulls it
gosh.
high, and Alex Spellman gets a chance to hold the throw. He never thought he had a chance to hold.
What a turn of events. Alex can't help but break out into a laugh here. Great sportsmanship all weekend, by the way. Hats off to everyone in the room. I've just seen nothing but smiles and camaraderie going back and forth.
Well, that's one of the things I do love. Jen, you go to a lot of the majors still, but you don't go to some of these smaller
I
events, right?
don't.
These regional level events. I always tell people, and when we did the format change, this was the thing you heard me say a million times. The regionals are not supposed to be your Super Bowl. Yeah, you get the win. They should matter. I'm not saying that shouldn't be the case, but you should be having fun. You should be enjoying it, and you should remember, as much as this is a sport, also a game. And that's what I love about the regionals. Because, yes, you think I'm laughing and joking at me missing doubles in the CSI finals? Well,
Right.
first off, I'm never in the CSI finals. But if I were, I'd be super serious
You're
all
there
the
in
time.
spirit. I'm genuinely not being dramatic when I say it's such a breath of fresh air to be in a room where you don't see someone crashing out, throwing their darts in the literal garbage after losing a match. Or, you get a lot of that with the high-end, high-stakes tournaments.
Great question. Reagan Windsor saying, can we bring Jen to Chicago too? Thanks in advance. Here's what we'll do, chat. If 50 people across all 4 of our chats right now type the number 1, we'll bring her to Chicago.
Oh my
50
gosh.
people. I'm going to count. Everyone type the number 1 in chat if you want Jen in Chicago. Good close from Gibby. Back to the 20. Does hit the push-off dart, which now means Spellman's going to be stuck on the 18s or 17s.
Wow, Patrick looking laser focused, by the way. I'm impressed.
He looks like me at Golden Corral, Jen. Locked in on the hush puppies.
He is locked in. No, we got to hit up a Long John Silver's. That's nostalgic for me.
Do you really want me to take you? I'll take
I'm
you.
serious.
We'll go.
Let's go.
We'll go film a food review at Long John
Let's go. And
Silver's.
it's checkers, rallies, whatever. Let's do it. Guys, the ones are coming in. 1 1 1 1 1. Oh, what's the
2.
two? What's the two is never hire me again.
2.
Two is
Two
get me
means
the
bring
heck out of
2
here.
gin mounts. I believe is how that works, right? I think chat really wants you to come to Chicago, Jen.
What about a 1,111,000,000,000?
Whatever number Ricky
Ricky
Jackson typed.
just put. Alex fighting his way back into trying to get into this leg and gain the advantage. But Patrick looking so consistent.
Hey, Gibby looking good. Other than hitting that double 11 in very unfortunate fashion, let's be completely honest. He's not looking bad. The darts are feeling pretty good. But there's the opening for Spellman to jump into this and try to get a 2-0 lead. He gets control here with the first dart, gets a swing at the 20 on the last.
It could have been a fairy tale start.
I want to see this stay.
Had that double 8 gone for Gibby earlier.
Good play from Spellman. Gains control. Now, Gibby, you got to play a little bit of defense. You need 4 on the 20 to be able to shoot that 18. If you hit even just a trip, though, you probably still have to swing and pop that 18.
Not to take away from the match, Nick, but how many people do you think are typing in the number 1 just because they don't want to feel left out and they don't know what's going on?
Guys, not enough. Go ahead and type the number 1 again if you want Jen to be in Chicago. And see, that's exactly what we talked about. Gibby really needed at least 4 to consider it, but he still had to pop that 18. 27 points means that Alex Spellman tripped 17 for 2 20s. Trip 17. He might stay. He does love to just commit to only the triple. He doesn't think about missing into the single. And it will cost him potentially. That's one thing I don't like about that shot selection. The more important thing was to get rid of the 20s after establishing the playground.
Agreed. And for anyone just tuning in, type the number 1 if you want Will Stewart to change his jersey.
Now we don't know anymore. This is not empirical data.
Oh, beautifully done. Sensational darts. Like Gibby. Yeah, he's going to get rid of that 20. And it's gone. Bury those 17s. That's a good boy.
Well said, Jen.
I'm so sorry, Alex. I apologize. I didn't mean to disrespect.
Well, we will be giving you updates as this match continues on, but this is the seat match. Well, we have the finals here of the women's level 1 singles. It's Tracy Young and Tammy Dauber in the finals. Jen, I'm looking forward to this, and I'm really curious. If Tracy gets her darts together like we saw when we first saw her on the stream,
yes,
terrifying. Tammy played so solid. I think by far the best shot on the board on the women's level 1 side today so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we saw really any inconsistency from her. Got a little bit of that water going on, create some grip.
Trying to get to a finish first to set up for the break. One more bowl will do it.
Solid. Beautiful hat trick. It's interesting. There's a little bit of a tilt back of her head, and she just like she's snubbing her nose to the board. Like, yeah, this is easy. Easy.
I'm just glad Chad agrees. Good boy is crazy.
Was that too far, guys? I was genuinely just trying to be funny.
Oh, 1-4-1. Bull. Trip 17 for double top should be the shot selection here. Tracy Young did a good job of getting herself to a finish. Open in, double out. You can use that bull in your finish. So Tracy Young 1-5-1 is actually, I think, preferable over the 1-4-1 because it's bull 51 bull.
Yes, agreed.
We'll see. Dauber will not get a dart for the leg. We'll have to focus on setup here. Oh, and just a wide open turn to follow her hat trick. Tracy Young, bull 51 bull.
I think even setting up a 32 tops or bull here is going to give Tracy so much confidence. Oh, it's going to be really difficult to do now. Yeah.
Big last, though, because 123 is no gimme. It's, again, another shot where you can't really use the bull to the full ability. Still use the bull because there's fallouts that will leave you at a finish. 73 is where then it starts to get a little squirrely for some. See what Tamara does. Might start 19s. Yeah, she does.
Good call.
54 for bull.
There it is. Let's see it.
So they get a 1-0 lead in the finals for the seat holder. Tamara needs a middle ah. I'm so glad it didn't go in because I would have had to clip it like that.
Yes, you would have. I'm genuinely surprised because she has been laser solid on those bowls, often scoring hat trick or low ton. It's not going to go for Tracy.
Should play 16-8 wire. Probably playing closer to the 8 because you don't want to deflect in.
Yes.
Ooh, scary dart. Tamara gets an opportunity now. It should be the 3. I keep saying it like that because she told me to say it like Tamara for the record.
I love it. I think it suits her personality a little bit better. A little oomph in there, a little sass.
But you told me to do it like a Cartman like voice, like Tamara.
Oh.
Respect my authority.
Oh, got it.
Ooh.
It's okay. That's probably what we want. We still can hit a fat 3.
No, tell her.
Tamara. There you go. Good correction. So your steel tip skills shine. Oh, unfortunately, just outside. Wow, Tracy, to her surprise, she's walking up there again.
You can see the shock on her face, not expecting this. Double 8. Doesn't go. Can she find it? She can't. It's on the wire. Dauber gets another opportunity at 32. Gets another opportunity at 32.
Very lucky position to be in here. You definitely want to get on the board first. I mean, it's just too important to mess this up.
Congratulations. Level 3 finals already over, by the way, as Tammy does go ahead and get a 1-0 lead. Andrew Granados, 2-1 win over Nolan Ford. So congratulations. Our level 3 bracket already done in record time.
Wow.
Level 4 bracket currently waiting. Currently the 3rd place match going on over there. Level 2 bracket currently in the 4th place match. The other women's final in level 2 is just about ready. This is all cruising along. Will and Tyler currently 1-1 in the 5th, 6th matchup. Well, and Alex Spellman, Patrick Gibson update. Currently Spellman up 2-0. Looking likely to potentially get that as a 3-0 win over Patrick Gibson for those watching along at that portion. Well, Dauber gets an opportunity. 320s. I mean, Jen, when you're approaching the board and you see your opponent only got an X on the 20s, how good do you feel? Or bad? Or nervous? I mean, what do you feel?
I genuinely feel a little bad for them, which is, I know, it's a wild thing to say.
Really?
I don't have killer instinct. I've
You do
never
not.
had killer instinct. I just love to play. I only play for the sake of hopefully doing well. I hope to mark 4 marks on 20 if I'm going up against an X, but Tammy did a little bit more than that. The beautiful 7-mark open. And Tracy finding a 7 response.
Yeah, I love that she was able to get right back into the mix there and settle herself down. Will Stewart, top 4, does win against Tyler
Oh my
Weehee.
gosh, congratulations,
We'll
man.
be playing Derek Hinkle. Oh my
Now
goodness.
that's a matchup I want to see. The
That
Chief
is
against her Squilliam.
must-see TV. Oh my goodness.
Was Tammy opting to point on the 18 over the 20?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Interesting.
She showed earlier in her seat match to have some type of proclivity towards that number.
Wow.
I don't use that word lightly because I can't spell it.
I've never seen someone opt for 18 over 20.
20 should be everyone's favorite number.
She gets that out of there. Aggressively going for the 18s and then opts for the points on the last dart. Unable to go. Love to see a 5-mark here. Trip 18, 2 single 19s would be a very productive round.
Alex Spellman, by the way, 7.43 to the 6.2. So, finished at a 7.17 after the 3 bulls to win against the 6.25 for a 3-0 win over Gibson. Wow. So we will see Alex Spellman in the seat match. We will begin that 3rd place in finals of level 1.
Someone asking what Will's averaging these days because he just beat 2 great players back to back.
Off stream, he's playing amazing. He really is.
Yes,
I've been
yes.
watching on the overhead cam a little bit on the side here. Tracy should be trying to assert her dominance. Yeah, I love the switch after the
Wow.
blocker. What a good switch. Your Dauber, you're saying, okay, got to dig my heels in on the 17.
The standard is elevated from the previous matches we've seen. This is by far the most competitive cricket league we've seen on the women's level 1.
Yeah, and I would say that both these ladies have even a higher gear than what we're seeing right now.
Great first start. Just want to live there. Live and breathe there.
Oh, what
Wow.
a collection. I love the way she took the time to compose herself and then executed that last dart. Dauber looking likely for a potential 2-0 win here.
I'm always curious, what is the inspiration for the little bit of a pause? Is it because you're feeling the adrenaline build up and you need to stop so that you can compose yourself? Or is it just a mental barrier that you have? I mean, everyone's got a little bit of a different reason.
Yeah, everyone, yeah, exactly. I think you answered your own question at the end, right?
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're fine. I think you're right. Everyone has a different reason. I can tell you for a fact that when I step off the line, it's because I felt like I lost focus. I dropped a dart. Something like that happened. I thought about my ex from high school. I don't know what it is. I have to take that extra moment and really settle myself down and think.
Most of the time, it's physical adrenaline that I'm trying to calm down. I want to play darts in a Zen mode. Other times, I actually get bored. I start to lose focus for that reason, like an ADHD kind of thing. I start daydreaming by accident.
I can't daydream. Stop rubbing it in.
My poor aphantasia boy. Look it up. Aphantasia. It's absolutely wild.
That's my life.
Trying to draw some awareness to Nick's condition.
I mean, I wasn't even aware of it until I was like 23.
I couldn't believe it when he explained this to me because I'm the exact opposite of him. I could literally play scene by scene an entire movie in my head.
Well, Amy, you got to settle yourself down as far as getting control of the leg back, right? So you're thinking just get 5 on the 17s. You get 2 trips. You can swing aggressive at the 19. You're up 1-0, and you have the seat. But you're thinking, I don't want it to come down to any of that because anything can happen in the last leg decider. So let's just not let it get to that point.
Ooh, she was crushing those 17s and just missing into the wrong bed. I don't know how much more time she'll be allotted in this leg. Because we're halfway through the big numbers, the ones that are important. Tracy's going to secure that. Oh, what just happened there? Wait a second.
Yeah.
Is it a miscount and an unfortunate bounce out? So
yeah, it didn't stick, so the board don't lie.
The board don't lie.
Board
wow.
don't lie, Jen.
I didn't know if my eyes deceived me or what, but it looked like it was supposed to be a double 17 there.
Just like I said earlier, both these ladies are into the Invitational Shootout alongside Jessie Hall and Melissa Grundy. Into the Invitational Shootout, Alex Spellman does make another appearance back. Patrick Gibson, who already has an invitation. Derek Kingle and Will Stewart all getting invites to the Invitational Shootout, by the way. So really cool to see.
Yes.
Top 4 get an invite. Congratulations, Will.
Will Stewart.
Also, Will, you're up on board 36.
He is basking in his own glory. Hallelujah.
Yeah, I will not say that on the mic.
Wow, Tracy with an opportunity here. She's coming in with the point lead. Simple close on the 17. She could take advantage of those random double 15s that she was awarded by the board gods.
Yeah, a little bit of a reset. Single 17, single 15 is so good here, by the way. Just a 2 mark like that is so powerful. Love it even more when you find the triple.
Gorgeous. And yeah, why not? Go for the trip 16. I feel that.
I like how Will didn't realize he was into the Invitational Shootout, by the way. That's
Yes.
why I said it then.
It's such a good, genuine reaction.
I am excited to see. I know I've been bringing it up a lot, but it's just because I really am excited to see these ladies into the Invitational Shootout as well. I think Dauber, a good newcomer to tour, asked me a lot of, hey, I don't play soft tip very often questions to the DMs about coming into this event.
Yeah.
Tracy Young, again, I was partially familiar with her prior to this event. I've seen her at other events do quite well. I want to say it was maybe Oklahoma Throwdown. I'm trying to remember last time I saw her at one, but it wasn't that long ago. So a very tough player, and right now playing a very tough game of cricket.
Wow.
Doesn't get the double bull, but is in pole position to take this to a last leg decided the first set.
I like it. God, you gotta love a competitive match here. I also love the strong steel tip female side dabbling into the soft tip world. There's so many that never would convert, but I love seeing more often people playing both soft tip and steel tip. I think that's the answer overall. Everyone should play both if they can, especially for opportunity for women. Oof. It is definitely existent in the soft tip world. Ladies.
I was having a conversation with, I'm trying to remember which female player it was, but it was a talented female player. It's Danny Warmack, as I was talking with her about it after she won MVP in Tennessee. And I was like, listen, there's more opportunities than ever for women in soft tip darts in particular, and just in North American darts as well. It's really growing. And I'm so excited to see it as someone in the group in the Florida community surrounded by talented female players.
Oh, gosh, I was going to say there was slightly a chance for Tammy here, but it's looking like Tracy's going to even this up.
Yeah, double bull adds a dart. That's your only play left. She does miss good, but it's not the miss she wanted. I gotta be honest. I'm so impressed with Omaha. You guys are playing your matches so quick.
I am too. I'm delightfully surprised. I can't believe this is just day one. We've seen a lot of exciting darts already.
Means we get to play so many games of darts and film it. We're gonna wake up the bull hitters. No, I'm just kidding.
Tracy giving Tamara one last chance to get into this leg, recover.
We're in time.
So tough now. Oh, lucky miss outside. Gotta go for it.
Oh, here's the thing. I actually disagree because it left. I know it's one bull for the win.
Yes.
But now double bull gets you a swing at single 16, trip 15.
Oh, I actually misread the board.
Yeah.
I thought you had 10 points more than that deficit.
So, yeah, here's the thing. One time on the one time. This is a big, big moment. You nail this double bull or you fall into 16 on the first start. Oh, it doesn't happen. It's a little too excited. Now you have to grab 3 bulls. Because now Tracy should, unless the point lead's gained, throw 3 darts for 1 bull.
Yeah.
Bull's massive. Doesn't get it. So Tracy Young to go ahead and grab the second leg, make it 1-1. You can tell. This is the first time I've seen her look nervous.
Agreed. We started off this leg more like a 3-5, closer to there, and we've just kind of been dwindling these last 3 rounds as Tracy could have secured the win before, and she finally gets it done now. That's all that matters, the win. So we are tied up 1-1. This last leg decider, we're going back to 0-1. This is for all the marbles.
This is for all the marbles. If Tracy wins this, we get another best of 3. If Tammy wins this, it is all done here in level 1. And that diddle is not what Tracy had in mind. You see she has her corner of support, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be a usable dart there. Tamara. Throwing with authority. Kellen Spartan, that is right. All the qualifications for the Invitational Shootout already posted online, including Chicago routes for qualification. But top 4 finish in level 1, any level 1 event other than mixed doubles or mixed triples automatically qualifies you. Any level 1 event. The other ways to qualify is getting a top 4 cricket average or top 4 0-1 average, and that runs down, it excludes people that have already qualified.
Right.
That's another way to qualify in there. We will be doing remote qualifiers for people with active pro cards as well. There is a restriction. Last year, they were open to anybody. This year, restricted to only active pro card holders as an exclusive benefit for anybody. Pro cards last for 2 years. So if you didn't participate this year, but last year, you still get an opportunity to get in there. Chicago has a bunch of ways to qualify. And I believe we're talking about one other way called the golden ticket. We haven't fully locked in those details yet. But
interesting.
We're going to see if we can get that out there soon. So yeah, that is how you qualify for the Invitational Shootout.
I love that system because you're awarding players of high skill level. You're awarding players that participate a lot and travel and put in the time. Like it's a nice, even balanced playing field coming into this invitational.
Yeah, last year 32 women in our first ever women's bracket with Paula Murphy defeating Caitlin Myers in the final set of the finals. Caitlin Myers, what a fiery performance! She lost in the first round to Paula Murphy. Got all the way back and got the first set off her too, and it was an incredible story of the Florida old guard, new guard, right? But this year, I'm really hoping we get closer to 64 women in the bracket. We always invite at least 128 women, 128 men. Women also get the option to choose to play in the open bracket or the women's exclusive bracket, by the way.
Ever since our conversation the other night, I was continuing to think about, is Paula Murphy a sober player? Does anyone in the chat, if you know the answer, I'll have to ask her next time I see her. But we were trying to rattle off our brains At the
very least, she isn't a drunk player.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
How about that hat trick from Tracy after the slow start? What a correction from her. Amy, one more bull would be massive. And it's because now she only needs one bull and a fallout to set up a finish, right? Tracy, a hat trick does not leave her one. And in fact, she has to, after one bull, switch for 2 trips. Because there's no way with 2 bulls hit to leave a finish.
It's like you puppeteered that low ton. Anytime I ask for something, unless your name is Alex Spellman, it's not given to me.
There's a difference between you and I. I demand it. You only ask. Yeah, she is a silver player. See, I knew that.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Caroline.
Pretty sure on that one. Tammy just needs to take her time. Steady play. You can see Patrick Gibson going into Tammy's corner, playing trips with Tammy and Alex. Probably cheering for Tammy more than he is cheering for Alex after Alex beat him 3-0. Ball out there does leave 1-5-1. So Tracy, it's all about bringing it down. You can see, I love that big smile there looking to her corner. Approach her with the right mentality. It's about getting the right tarts.
Great start. Keep up that momentum. Yes, one more would be in a wonderful position, and she does it. Things are heating up, Nick. It can go either which way.
Love it there. Great collection. 1-5-1 under some pressure. Bull 51 bull.
Wow.
Tammy wants to get this done now. Anything can happen in these last leg deciders. Anything can happen in final sets. It will not get done on this turn. So you have to put pressure. You have to find one bull here. 83 leaves you a 2-dart finish.
I was going to say, with the full bull format, that high ton finish feels so much more impressive somehow.
It does.
So much more attainable, I should say.
Absolutely. It's obtainable. It's flashy. There's fireworks. Bull 8.
Yes.
Bull.
Oh! How many one-hole outs have we seen? We had that bust into the double 11 for Gibby when he needed that double 8, and now we've seen that just bare miss.
Steel tip says 51. Soft tip says 33. Where's your first start go here?
33.
I like 51 more. I think I hit the 14 too much. I think I go high too often on that.
Again, because I just think it's a bull in my head.
51-32 for the match and the finals. Tammy resets, takes the breath, visualizes outside. She's not going to like that there. I like that she's stepping off again.
Yes, yeah. Look away, reapproach in order to make a big correction like this.
Oh, and hits the double upstairs. That is 2 missed match darts. And Tracy Young, 38. Send this to a second set. It's not over yet. Young is staying alive. We're not done.
Fantastic. I really can't believe it. I love that feeling if you don't know which way it's going to bend. Like that's just so much more exciting. It's not often. We usually can pretty much tell, who is the major who's the major potential winner, especially in a leg of cricket, but gotta love 0-1 for that reason. You just never know what's going to happen.
Well, just a quick look as they're getting the board reset here. As yeah, look at this right now. This is a peek at Will Stewart, Derek Hinkle. Will lost the first leg 5-7-5 to the 5-2-5. They're just getting their diddle underway, so we're just going to take a peek at this. Hits a big 7. He's down 1-0.
Touching the 6 average. Look at you go, Will.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, these ladies are just taking a second. They're getting their diddle underway. As soon as they get back in, we'll cut right back on over. 7 mark right back from Hinkle. Will Stewart, our boy, and he doesn't know we're watching right now. He knows the player cam's pointing the other way. We're being secret. That's why he's playing good. Oh, does he stay?
Oh, no way.
Oh, he covers on the 15. He must have not liked that 18 or 17 position.
I love it, though. It's confusing for your opponent. You're like, oh, wait, how many marks down am I? Like, oh, I'm 2 houses down? It just adds a new layer of thinking, like three-dimensional thinking.
Well, we're going to keep you updated on Will's matchup over here. We're going to get right back into the mix as Tracy Young will get the start here. It is now the final set of the women's level 1 final.
What a big cork to win for Tracy. And we're 1-1 on the score line, correct?
Well, it's reset.
Oh, reset. So,
yep.
Thank you. I just wanted
it
to make
is
sure.
a
Okay.
reset.
Beautiful back-to-back low tons, keeping things very competitive. High standard here for these two ladies. I will say, way to show up, Omaha.
Yeah, Omaha showing out. Some good stuff happening on the dartboards. Their bowl would be massive from Tamara.
You're right. You just command it, and they listen. They follow.
That's it. You just have to tell them.
Yeah.
If there's one thing, so when they hired me as the BullShooter community manager,
right.
I was like, oh, it's easy. Yeah, dart players are really agreeable people. They are not. They argue, and they won't do what you say. So you just tell them what they like, and you give it to them.
Stubborn. Got it. Okay, you take Tammy, I'll take Tracy. Tracy, you better now listen to me, Tracy. You recover right now, and you hit that bowl.
That's too stern, though. You
Gosh.
You got to be assertive, but not stern. You got to make it sound like it's their idea. Oh, maybe
it worked.
I don't know.
Maybe she needs someone to get up in her face and tell her how it is.
Someone said put a little window, game screen said put a little window up there. Just like the little picture-in-picture Will Stewart.
Yeah.
Well, Will's dropped to 4.8, and Hinkle looks like he might be doing a little comeback here. Yeah. Right now, Hinkle has an opportunity. 5 mark needed to have advantage going into Bulls, despite Will's very good performance there. He said it best. The finals living up to the expectation.
Wow, fantastic moment to pick it up. Snagging a hat trick to leave a beautiful 106. First chance at a checkout here. Things are looking up for Tracy.
Yeah, great stuff. Tracy's really getting the momentum. And, I mean, Tammy's definitely, she already kind of was showing this, but she's showing some stress here, right? Yes. She's showing a little bit of the pressure on all of this right now.
There you go. Tammy had some work to do, and work she did. Return to sender on that hat trick, and it could go either which way. Still have a chance. Double 19. Oh, just above.
I was going to say she was nailing that double 19 earlier.
Maybe just slightly rushed. Maybe taking a step back. Make sure you're erroring a little bit low. I don't know. It was close. It was very close. One hole up. Tamara.
Yeah,
low ton checkout.
Bull 13 bull.
Perfect.
And now here's the part where I do think it's breaking her own rhythm. I know she does this, right? So it's used
every
to
single
in her
time,
game.
Yeah.
But pressure's on. Bull to get back to that 1-0 lead she just had.
It wasn't pretty, but she snagged the 13 for the easy full bowl.
Oh, but it slipped. You can tell that dart just got away from her.
Maybe a teensy bit of an early release. I'm not sure.
Whatever it was, most comfortable dart by any means.
Ooh, last time Tracy missed into the double 8 going for 16. I thought maybe it'd be a little bit of an easier one for her to snag, but wow, what an opportunity for Tamara. Gonna go her 1 double 16. Tough transition.
Yeah, 1 double 16 probably the play. I mean, 3 is nice just because you have the 17-19 as fallout options if you're worried about the routes, but she's good enough.
She's such a tried and true steel tip player. I mean, she's
good enough to hit it.
She's gonna have to set up 32.
There's a mindset. 16.
Yeah, it does not go. Same kind of repeat as last 01. Let's
Very
see if
familiar.
She can make the bigger correction here.
Again, Tammy's missed 2 match darts so far. She might be under the gun now. Double 8 will do it. Tracy to get a 1-0 lead, get to match point.
I love how excited she is to approach the line. Oh, just inside. Here we go. Last chance. Yeah, she does it.
Wow, Tracy jumping around the board and left, right, and center. Now she has her first true lead. Tracy's up 1-0. She's one cricket leg away or 101 leg away from getting that title. You're starting to really feel the heat here if you're Tammy, right? You're thinking, I missed 2 match starts in the last leg decider. Pressure is on.
You know, it hurts that much more when you had match darts and you're losing the leg rather than just getting beat. That's a much worse feeling emotionally if you let it get to you. But she's a true professional. She's starting off strong here. 4 mark 20, I'm always happy with at this skill level, 100% of the time. Hold on, Nick. We've got Jay grilling me. Boy, you turn 40 and just become bossy. And yes, Bill, it is the one and only Jen Mounts.
The one and only Jen Mounts, that's right.
Actually, I give these guys a hard time when they say that. I can't stand that they introduce me that way. But now it's stuck in my head.
I don't know any other Jen Mounts.
Well, it's more just the insinuation that there should be a big deal behind the name.
You're the girl.
The girl from the YouTube.
You're the girl from the YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I actually go by. That girl.
I can't believe you changed your license, though, to that. That's a lot of words.
I know.
Amy trying to get an assertive close on these 19s and then jumps to the 18. She loves moving around. And you definitely tell that proclivity to the 18 shining true for her.
You know, one thing I do want to change about myself is I opt for the 17 over the 18 in cricket, and I would like to break that habit.
I don't. I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
You like it?
I just need to not. Here's the thing. I don't mind about having the 17 as a preference. What I don't like is that it also makes me not like the 18.
I see.
I don't think I care about the preference part. I just care about the negative connotation towards the 18s I've developed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. That's my inspiration of I want to love all numbers equally. But I think Bull's always going to be tip-top segment for me in my mind. Ooh, it's getting rowdy out in that hall. I can hear it through
They're
my
having
headphones.
fun. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I like it,
Welcome
Omaha.
to Omaha, where we have fun.
I-
One blind draw is already running. I think they're trying to run another blind draw out there as
I
well.
see.
Some good stuff indeed.
So we're entering that, right?
I can't. You can. By the way, you ever don't if we're ever done a commentary time, you can go out there and play. #1 selling dart in America will be mine. I already teased the release, by the way.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Did tease the release coming soon.
Guys, you are not ready for Nick's release.
The fact that I'm finally getting my own line of barrels, I've been looking forward to. It's like one of my dreams as a dart player. So I just appreciate everyone. Wouldn't have happened without all the love and support.
You're gonna have Luke Littler shaking in his boots.
Me?
On
For
release
sure.
day? On release
Well,
day?
I already kind of look like him a little bit, you know?
Actually, what am I saying? He isn't the top selling dart in America. For some reason, I thought he was globally, but that's just everywhere outside
I think
of America.
James Green is saying you're the top
Yes,
selling
yeah,
dart.
I'm just realizing that's correct.
Yeah.
I did not even give myself
And you
the
wonder why we
credit.
call you the Jen Mounts, Jen Mounts.
Hold on. Speaking of the Jeff Springer Jr. in the chat. Hello, sir. How is the young one?
Why'd you say it like a robot?
What? There was
Jeff Springer in the chat. Hello, sir. How is the young one?
I was not monotone. Thank you very much.
Well, oh well. This is a back and forth battle on the 19s and 18s.
One of my favorite things about Tracy thus far is whenever she gets that unbelievable chance to approach the line again, it's almost like she runs to the line. Like she gets there so quickly and she's ready to steal the leg away. Mark McFadden in the chat. All the cool people in the chat tonight. Nick, what's going on?
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. Jen Will was in there earlier. The only cool thing
That's
he's
true.
done is qualified for the invitational shootout that he has to work.
And he has to work. Ooh, we were placing Will for
He did
that.
cash.
Woo.
Top 4 do cash. Will Stewart is, I would say well, you're only 50% on your earnings. You didn't cash in triples in Florida, right? So you're 50% on your earnings this year in BullShooter events? In period, that's true. 1 for 2 in cashing. Back and forth. Who can hit the big 2 mark? 2
Yes.
18s.
Oh my
I don't mind the
gosh.
switch after the first because the first wasn't on the line,
I
but
was going to say it's anyone's game, but it's looking like this is a wonderful opportunity for Tamara.
the opportunities only matter if the opportunity only matters if you execute on it, Jen. Sorry, I had to rewind the tape there.
It's okay.
Be kind, rewind.
I still can't believe they stuck me with you tonight.
VHS or VCR? VCH is what Will said to us.
The guy that's never seen a VCR?
No, I used to have the Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball series on VHS.
Wow.
And I had like a TV in my bedroom, and they wonder why I never played sports. My parents.
Speaking of original Dragon Ball, the non-dub version is pretty wild. If you've ever read the actual transcript.
You know, I
Master Roshi.
what is
Particular
happening here?
reference.
That is terrible, Will. 2 18s, but you gotta get that trip 19 first. Gotta stay now. Single gets you the point lead. You're gonna stay for all 3. Big trip, big kick through the field goal there.
Wow.
Going on our other stream board right now, the level 4 finals is taking place. It's Sean Brunn taking on Wes Westmoreland. We're going to try to get a peek of that as this one goes on, but of course, staying here with the ladies. Just a little bit longer as it is 1-0 in the final set.
Nick, I don't know how I feel about that.
I got that from Gordon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe he
And DJ. I think
executes
Gordon
it
and DJ
a little
did it.
bit differently.
Yeah, no, obviously.
It just sounds like high-pitched noise. Like,
Try it.
ladies.
But you got to put your back into it.
Ladies.
No, that's your chest.
All right, yeah. It's not my head voice.
That's it.
Interesting. Going for a new house.
Seeking inspiration on the dartboard.
I find that very interesting because especially with Tammy showing us she prefers 18 even over 20, leaving her that back door to point on shocks me. But perhaps Tracy's just feeling that uncomfortable with the 18 right now.
Noble sacrifice in chat from Matt saying, I volunteer to commentate so Will can play during the invitational. Thanks.
Thank you
That's
so much.
exactly what we were needing. Will, you're off the hook, man.
Wow. And she absolutely punishes. Exactly like what I was worried about for Tracy on Tracy's behalf. Beautiful 6 mark, great sportsmanship all around.
I don't hate it, but I certainly can't love it right now.
I do love that aspect of most players are very respectful and into their own thing. There's no gamesmanship. They're not trying to interact with one another. It's a serious competition. But then when something big happens, they do give a little fist bump, a little bit of acknowledgement and respect towards their opponent. I find that fascinating, honestly. I think she's going to want a little bit more insurance, a little bit more of a point lead before going for a close. It would be quite an aggressive close behind.
2 houses is just such a tricky position, right?
Yeah. I would just try to take down one at a time if I'm feeling really confident. But she decided to stay.
See, but at this point, I have 2 houses. The match is getting really scrappy. I'm up 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
I close the 18s here. Now, the better dart's still first dart trip on one of the bottom numbers. But I think the play that forces the needle to move one way or another, hi, we see you in the background. Hello. Is to just grab 2 18s. And she does try that on the second. Now back down. Now you got to be disciplined and stay down. Doesn't collect on any of it. If I'm Tammy, 2 big 19s, and then back up to 18. If I trip the 19 on the first, I move around town.
I think that was the game-changing round there. That one particular bagel has been very unfortunate for Tracy. She can at the very least get rid of the 19s. Shut it down. Because for me, if it's trip 19, then sure, I'll look at the 17 maybe. Oh,
Ooh.
gosh. Okay. All right, Tammy. Respect, girl.
Oh, my. 2 19s, though. You got to switch. You got to move the needle. She goes for a 17. So the only reason to go to 17 there is because if you hit a single, you go back to 18. You're pulling your own parachute. Because if you hit a single 19, you're going to feel committed to the 19. That's part of what she was doing there. But no, she does stay, and she does get the close. And Jen, it stresses me out. You've been taking notes every time I say something. I don't know. Are you just stealing all my notes?
Actually, I've just been recording stats. And what's funny is Alex just kind of gave a summary, and I have all these stats. So I feel like he's just doing my job for me, and I'm wasting my time.
That's fair. Also, I could have just generated a stat report.
I don't want to ask you to do too many things at once.
My job?
Yeah, nice. Big fat 19. Now, here's an interesting spot, Nick. Do you poke a bull just for funsies at this point? Do you go for a trip 16 with your last dart? I don't know. I might have poked the bull.
Yeah, I think that I typically
100-point
like those
lead?
plays. But I also think that's a very steel tip thing.
Oh, fine.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's a very big steel tip thing.
I just like the psychological warfare. I think it just messes with people when you poke a bull early, especially really early.
Stats on the day going into this final. Tammy Dauber, 26.97 point per dart, leading the pack. Third highest PPD is Tracy Young at 25.02. So makes sense that they're facing each other here. And then on the cricket side, Tammy Dauber, the only lady above a 3 on the day, 3.18. Tracy Young, also third highest, 2.77. So that's with 2 more games played. So again, number 1 versus number 3 is effectively how we're seeing this for like tying it to seeding.
I do think the OM is a little bit more of a negligible difference. The cricket is where we're clearly seeing a bit of a different pacing.
Currently 1-0 lead for Sean Brunn in our other matchup over here, the level 4 finals, currently taking place on the sideboard.
Wow. Unfortunately, the worst time for a 7 mark. We really needed to see that early on in this leg.
$15 on the grab.
I'd feel good about the 2 single 15 and a point. Oh, but now she's going to have to use the third dart to close the 15. Oh, and she does not do it. Okay. Now this is an entirely different cricket leg.
Tracy, you can make things very interesting. First start trip and then a big swing for the fences, or you stay in bed and hope you get a clean look at the other 2. Either case, you want some triples. Good mark. Whoa, she's swinging anyways. She's crazy. She's
Oh
mad.
My goodness, I did not expect that.
Well, I don't like it when you're 26 points down. I love it when you're 24 points down.
Yeah.
I'm Tammy, single 15. Then I go back and hit 2 16s to push the bull. 26 means you have to hit 2 singles on the 16. Insanity, girl.
I think her posse is
Insanity.
questioning that one too. A couple little exchanges back and forth. Oh, that is a terribly placed dart, unfortunately. So she moves over, just gets rid of the 15. At least squeezes in a single. It's going to be tough to recover from. I guess just get it through. Yeah, just might as well close out the 16 with that miss. Kind of saw that one coming. I just love this position. It just feels like such a baller move to hat-trick win.
Be really cool to send it to a last league decider in the final set of the women's final, wouldn't it? But the Bulls have been a struggle, and Tracy's gamble is looking very, very interesting. That double bull is almost impossible to find. You got to get underneath that dart, throw it real hard, put extra gas on it, and that's a good dart, just not enough. So 5 bulls is the ask. One time on the one time is what I'd be telling myself right now. I'd say, Dart Gods, I never asked you anything till last time I asked you for something, but this would be a really good time for you to show up.
Okay, the mind has to go blank here. We need to look at the center dot. Don't let your eyes zoom out. Don't lose focus. Don't focus out.
Can't give up on it. Leaves it 4 bulls to 1. Go to the final leg of the set. Tammy Dauber. 1 bull. Gotta find it. 1 hole out.
Plenty of room in there.
Not as much now, Jen.
Yeah, a little bit harder now. I would move to the left. Oh, she
How
doesn't
do you
need to.
get under that? Ridiculous, Tamara. Ridiculous.
Maybe she just aimed for the back of the flight and then hope the deflection helped her. Or she just aimed straight at it because it did look like it didn't.
Head empty only throw is the only thing you can be doing right there.
Head empty throw. There you
Head
go.
empty, just
I
throw.
like it. Take it out of the trash, right?
So it comes down to the last leg. This is the max distance in this set. Tammy and Tracy duking it out. Mano y mano. Here's the diddle. Tammy to show first. It's likely that there might be a 1-1 situation here in our other final going on, the level 4 finals. Big West needs a single 15, and it looks to be 38 points to have the point lead going into the Bulls. Nails a trip 19. We'll get that point lead. More likely going to a last leg decider. We'll try to switch over after this final, but Tammy drills the bull on the diddle, Jen.
There's a little bit of space there. She's on the far outer, well, second to outer edge. Ooh, I can't see. Oh, no, yeah, Tammy's got that. Tracy missed into the very last hole. Beat her by 1.
Well, winner takes it all. We've seen moments of brilliance and moments of struggles from both these players, Jen. Honest feedback, who's winning this final? Who's winning this leg?
I think Tamara has the edge. Specifically going first and with her steel tip ability to be really confident in her setup and ability to go for the double. We've seen her correct pretty wild misses. Things seem to be just going in her favor. And I think Tracy might be holding on to that cricket leg coming into this. Who knows?
I think Tracy absolutely is a wild card here, right? It's really hard to predict how this will work out for her. If she pulls together some of her better performance, who knows what could happen?
Really, I'm just giving you an answer. I only feel 55% confident in that answer.
Oh, the whole point about being a commentator is just overcommitting with pure bravado and confidence.
Never taking accountability for being wrong.
No.
I hear. That's the case.
No. We don't say sorry. We say thanks for coming.
See you at the next stop.
That's the fakest sounding laugh I think I've ever made, by the way. Did not mean it.
Actually, it sounded a bit like the bunny after you hit the hat trick.
That's actually exactly how it sounded.
Eric coming in saying Tracy's played more steel than Tammy.
Yeah, I was going to say more of a comment of like just where we've seen Tammy lately. I've actually seen Tracy at a lot of soft tip events just in my experience.
Yeah, me too.
But totally fair.
soft
Not
tip.
necessarily a comment just on her ability. Wow, what timing. Gets right back into it, Jen.
A hat trick would have been putting her into a position to potentially be going first in the leg in her mind. That would have been fantastic. But one more big round from Tammy brings it right back into her favor. So, again, that's why I'm at 55% certainty, just because really we've seen them both struggle on the double. But they both set well. I think it's just that final checkout that's the struggle. The pressured dart. Here we go. That low ton meant a little bit more due to the single bull round, but good outlier darts. Falling into the 14 and the 18 is extraordinarily helpful in that scenario.
And we'll see what Tracy does.
All around it, it does not go. Diabolical luck there for Tracy.
Pressure is on. You can see both these players. They started off with some brilliance. They're slowing down. One more bowl will be the third time we've seen a 1-5-1 set up in this final.
Yes.
Will we finally see it go, Jen?
Tammy finding her footing. I don't anticipate the 1-5-1 check, but cause it's a difficult switch. Tracy also answering right back with another low ton.
That fallout was absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
Doesn't leave her a finish.
At least we're relatively close in points, so both could set a brilliant checkout.
True, but if I'm Tammy, I'm thinking, I got 6 starts now. That gives a lot of pressure off this particular shot. Still doesn't mean I don't want to take it here. There's the bull, 51.
Prove me wrong, Tammy. Oh my goodness.
For the finals, for the title, 1-5-1. looking for one more bull. Tammy Dauber doesn't get it. It deflects right off the dart. It was dead center. It was beautiful.
I've absolutely gutted. Another single little dot out. One hole out.
Oh my, it's not over. Tracy's still fighting. Tracy doesn't get a low time, but does leave it at a 2-dart check. 42, 10-6 wire, 12, 10, whatever you want to do. Single 2.
Anything. Single,
Drill a
trip,
single.
double, anything of the 610 area, that wedge.
610's
It's
perfect
gonna be
here.
fine for her. Let's go traditional. Nick.
Level 16. Last leg of the last set. Tammy Dauber feeling the pressure. She's looking for the blue bit. She's looking for the blue bit, but up. Oh, well inside. Just drags that dart. That double 9 was by far the one that got away from her the furthest in this entire final. You've seen Tammy Dauber now miss 6 match darts. 6 match darts have gone away. 2 in the first set. That was 4 here. Excuse me, 5 match darts.
Perfect
Double
set.
20.
Let's see it. Tops for the win. Tracy Young. What a surprise. What a way to capitalize on that.
What grit she had. I mean, time and time again, thinking it was over. By the way, the level 4 finals are in the middle of going on, and they stopped to high five her for the win.
Wow.
That's awesome. Congratulations there, Tracy Young. What a heartfelt performance. What a great time. But here we are. This is the level 4 finals. It is 1-1. If Sean wins it, it is over. Wes, coming all the way from Florida, one of our Florida friends traveling along to get this here, needs to find a couple bulls. He's going 19s. Finding a trip on the last, but 195 for Sean to go ahead and move along and get the title.
Big hands on Big West. I can barely even see the barrel when he pulls the dart up. It's just gone. It's just engulfed by that fist.
Well, they do call him the biggest hands in the West. Nope.
That's not it.
That's
That's
almost
not
it.
it.
Wes and Sean here, both in their little what do you do dart players for a living. Sean says plumber. And Wes said part-time contractor, full-time stay-at-home dad. And that's a big 152.
Wow.
It's an 8 mark on the 19s to get to a 1-2-3 check. Now the 120 has to go. Shenanigans. And Wes, we got to work on those celebrations, but that's a different story. And no, the 1 is one of the worst fallouts. That's so unfortunate. Wes gets a shot, and because he's been playing 19s, he actually gets rewarded for it because 1-2-3 on the 19s is actually one of the best starts. It's open, by the way, Jen. Important to remember here because I forget this all the time. Nails the trip 19. Should be 16 or bull. Double 20 for double 13. Shenanigans in level 4. Almost goes.
I am flabbergasted. I don't know what just happened.
Welcome to level 4.
What was the thought process on the second dart?
I'm thinking it's all adrenaline mojo and trying to hit some doubles. Pretty sure that's all it is, Jen.
That's just awesome.
Goes bull for the first start on 53.
Ooh.
11 for double 11. And
wow.
it does go. Sean is your champion. Wes does a good fight. You can see there he's cheering for his opponent more than he was cheering for himself. You can see the absolute tackling that is going on.
Look at the back-to-back sportsmanship going on.
Yeah, you get
between
these
the
guys
previous
bro hugging
women's-
over here.
Yeah,
you
level
got
1
the
women's.
ladies still hugging over there. Absolutely incredible stuff. My goodness. Jen, we are in for some more fun. We are not done yet. We have the finals of level 1 open. It is going to be Alex Spellman versus Derek Hinkle. On the other side over here, we have the women's level 2 final just getting underway. That's Taylor Colson and Jennifer Miller.
Wow, almost thought that was my name.
Jennifer Mounts.
Called out.
No,
I better
actually,
warm up.
the only player here that's getting cash in the commentary booth is Will Stewart, and we're not letting him in the commentary side. Jake Pound up 1-0 over Jim Stevens in level 2 finals. Level 3. Currently 2-1, game over, Andrew Granados over Nolan Ford. So our last match of the stream is hitting the stream board right now. It is the finals of Level 1 Open. Alex Spellman, Derek Hinkle. Both these guys were able to beat Will Stewart. Will they be able to best each other? We'll find out in just a moment's time. Well, this is not what we expected. To be honest here, we're not getting the level 1 finals. And that's because Derek Hinkle just wasn't feeling well. Said he wants to go ahead and call it a night. He had some come up personally. He is not able. He decided to forfeit the finals to Alex Spellman. So Alex said, well, I want to beat up on somebody on the dartboard. And Will Stewart offered to do a exhibition-style matchup here. So we're going to get Will Stewart and Alex Spellman, a rematch of our first match of the stream, Jen.
I think Will has gladly volunteered as tribute to get another butt whooping in any format he chooses, Alex said. Exhibition style, any format Will wants. He's going to text us the details, and we'll have a tasty matchup here soon for you all for some fun so we don't leave you hanging.
Yeah, again, a little bit unconventional. They're getting some pictures real quick. That's, again, Sean, our level 4 winner. I went out there, and I said, hey, good shooting. He's like, I just want to say earlier when you run around with the camera, like, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. He said it like that, but with less words. And I said, I told him, I was like, you're fine. I was like, hey, not bad for just a plumber. He's like, that's right.
That's right. That is right.
So there we go. Alex Spellman, Will Stewart doing an exhibition for us. Again, a little bit unconventional. Derek Hinkle just not able to play in this final. And I did look, the women's level 2 and the open level 2 finals, both already mid-match on other boards.
Got it.
So it was going to be a potential exhibition one way or another. We're just going to get this one. Looks like they're going to be playing over here on board 35. I just realized that they have no way to log into the board, so they're just going to manually log into their format. So we're going to keep track of the score here ourselves. Jen, so excited.
I cannot wait. I'm so glad Alex agreed to do this. I mean, he was talking about being, on an hour of sleep?
Yeah, he literally said if anybody else wanted to do this, I wouldn't do it.
But it's Will Bikini Bottoms, and he has to.
I believe they're going to play the exact same format here that we just saw in level 1. So they're getting a rematch. Will wants some redemption. And listen, here's real behind the scenes. Will is having fun. And Will back here, when he found out that that there was no final, he's like, I'll go out there and play Alex. And this is why this is happening. It's because I heard him say that. And I was like, I'll tell Alex that.
Bless him. Bless him.
He didn't even sneeze, Jen.
Folks, we've got the same 501 singles combo format. So it's going to be a best of 3. Oh, excuse me. Best of 5 for the men's side. Race to 3. 501 double in, double out, split bowl. Cricket, 501, 501. It's so much fun. I really like this format. And I will say, I would love to see Will just take on Spellman in pure 501. Maybe just like a pure 501 traditional steel, but
sorry, in true exhibition format, Will Stewart did get the option. Alex said, I'll play whatever Will wants to play. Will just texted me that they're actually just playing best of 5, 501 double only because he got his butt beat in cricket by Alex Spellman earlier.
Okay, but not on the last cricket. He really put on a show. I mean, he was well over a 5 MPR. He just couldn't face the 6.69 that Alex whooped him with. And then Alex followed that with a 7.13 MPR, another 7.13, 6.13 into 7.17. Absolutely ridiculous, filthy darts from Spellman this weekend. Or sorry, tonight. Just the first night of a magical weekend.
It's technically still good for this weekend as well.
Yes.
I would have rounded up.
Okay.
Let's see what Will does here, because Will's 0-1 was pretty solid. We didn't see it as much against him, against Alex Spellman, but we have seen it overall in the night. He has been playing some good darts.
Well, the entire tournament, Will was hitting double top in the first round every single time until he faced Spellman, and he's on the board this time, so he's at least done a little bit better than the actual match.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this.
I can't wait. I told Spellman, I was like, by the way, treat this like an exhibition. Do whatever you want against Will.
Come on, Will.
And Will, he's treating this like the World Series finals, man.
Yes,
he is not going to do anything except try to hit what he's aiming at.
Not too shabby with a ton round. Just barely hanging in there. With all the pressure off, I wonder if Alex is less taxing on his own mind. He's just relaxed a little bit now, not trying as hard, not as laser focused in this exhibition.
Alex is a personality in the game. I could tell you, he really does do well in those personality-driven environments.
Yeah.
He's so stoic-looking and very somber and monotone, like how he talks, right? But you put him in an exhibition, he'll be goofy. He will do goofy stuff. He will just jump around and have fun with it. Right now, catching a case of the neighbors thinking, man, I was ready to play a final. Then I just thought I wasn't playing, and now I'm playing an exhibition.
Well, he's cut that out. He started with the trip 5, but he recovered beautifully. 2 trip 20s, and it's going to be a little much harder for Will now.
I love that Will has, by the way, this is something that's true about his dart game. In soft tip, he actually implements a ghost throw because he gets so used to going up to the line and throwing immediately and steal, so he's trying to slow down his own rhythm. It's the 160, 131 for Alex Spellman for leg number 1 here of the totally official finals. 51.
I was going to say he looked like he was going for tops, but he's going to set a beautiful 40 remaining. Okay, well, let's see.
I'm ready for the world's biggest celebration here, by the way.
Yes.
Like something totally unheard of from Will Stewart. Oh, give Papa a chance.
Heather in the chat. Wow, Will's kind of good.
My dyslexia read that as Will looks good, by the way.
Wow.
Will looks kind of good.
You're just reading what you're thinking, Nick.
Well, you said it, Jen. Double 10, Alex, for the fans.
Oh, he loves a double 10.
It's leg number 1. Will's like, why did I agree to do this again?
Oh, he had a wonderful showing. What are you talking about? He got in round 1. He did have a ton 40 round. I think. Maybe it was a 125. It's late.
This is so early in BullShooter time, by the way.
Yes,
I want you to know.
I'm aware. Come on, Will. Get in there. Oh.
Doesn't get it. He's going to be giving up his throw to Alex Spellman. The totally official finals.
The very official finals.
Derek Hinkle looks very different.
Oh, Derek Hinkle hanging out in the background now. So for anyone just joining now, Derek actually forfeited to Alex in the finals. So Alex is your actual champion for the men's level 1, and we are now doing an exhibition match because Will so graciously volunteered himself as tribute so that we wouldn't leave you guys hanging and we could give you a tasty little something to enjoy for the night.
Well, both players failing to get in. Both players overcommitting to the double 20. Both players need to throw out any other double. Thank you, Will. That was a better attempt than any of the doubles.
Oh
His dart goes over the ceiling. He's freaking out. Someone said, okay, I gave Will a chance. Down to the 19s. Welcome back to the leg, Alex Spellman. Bad deflection, but a good celebration.
You're right. There's a little bit of that silliness coming out. They're so funny.
I loved, was it DPFL when it was him and Stowe taking on Wadamina and RVB, the little show that they were putting on, getting a little goofy?
Will! What in the Will?
What in the... This is the segment, which is us reviewing this match every week. This is it. We figured it out, Jen.
Folks, Pointed Questions podcast comes out Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Tuesday.
Eastern. You do not want to miss this, as Nick Teixeira and myself, we admit our deepest, darkest secret. We're gonna bring out our skeletons.
I got a good one. That's good. No one expects me to admit a crime on the first podcast, but
guys,
I did.
If you want to know the crimes that Nick has
It's not plural. Can we not pluralize my crimes?
You're just not ready. Chat,
okay,
you're not ready.
I guess it is 2. Tax evasion's not a real crime, though.
Oh, buddy.
Will Stewart in a little bit of trouble. Alex Spellman. Oh, look, he's throwing eyes closed. Look.
Yes, he is.
He's throwing eyes closed. Alex Spellman.
He gives us a little duck lips because he could hear that trip. What would have been funny if it was a trip 1 he just didn't know.
That was incredible.
Oh, but he committed to the celebration.
Will, you should try that. Eyes open isn't working.
Give me a no look, Will.
Oh, no.
Give me a no look.
He does do a mean no look attempt.
Alex might do like looking down at the monitor throwing. Oh, no, he's just looking at the 19. Never mind.
No look leg from Alex Spellman.
So funny.
What's funny is I don't even know if Will knows it's happening.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
Alex might tell him. Alex might have told him.
Yeah. Oh.
Will eyes wide open.
What a weird strategy.
It's just ridiculous. I can't believe he's trying.
Yeah.
Alex is going to try to take out 54. I actually like the 18-4 here with the eyes closed.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
Try to go 14. 11 again.
No, stop it, Alex.
17.
Stop it. You are not going to close your eyes.
Alex Spellman.
Oh.
Oh. Will is just having a laugh with him about it, saying, what's going on over here? What in the Will is going on?
Will? Come on, you got to close your eyes at this point, Will. Come on, Will.
Will.
You got to give it to him back.
Lock in, brother.
At least give me a no look, like a quick no look at the last second.
This is where the double gets real trippy with eyes closed. Look at Alex. He's
Oh,
trying
Alex.
to lock in for
He's
this.
committed.
He's
He's
hamming it
committed,
up.
right? Okay.
He's debating
Okay.
about the best possible misses, I think.
Yes, that's absolutely what he's doing. Oh my gosh, Alex.
Oh!
Alex Spellman with the eyes closed. You can't see me. Double free.
The Jackal jacking around. Hey, Will said, watch this. I want to keep my eyes open the whole time. Will, stop the double 20.
Yeah,
Never mind. Keep it going.
almost the last start. Perfect. Woo.
All right.
Okay,
Does
okay,
Alex
you started well.
Oh my gosh, I will.
Wow.
Is he going to do? There's no way he's doing another eyes closed leg. Double pull in. Yes.
Oh, come on,
Alex,
Alex.
please. No! I've been asking for double pull. This is everything I ever wanted. I can't believe that Alex Spellman took a bat to Derek Hinkle's knees so we could have this moment on stream. Come on, Will.
Now, here's the question.
He does it again.
He does it
He
again.
does it again.
He does it again.
I already know the answer.
Look at those eyes.
I'm not even looking at the rest of the board.
Look at those eyes.
He said, come on. He's staying.
Come on. Come on. We're
He's
closer.
fired up.
No!
He's not in.
Here's the thing. Does he still win the leg?
I think Will's got this one. Will should win this leg every single time.
Oh my gosh. Can we-
I will say, you guys didn't see it on stream, but we saw it on the side. He played so phenomenal off the stream board.
He really did.
The problem is he just feels exposed with his choice of attire on the stream cameras.
He might be changing my preference for breast size. I'll be honest. Oh, Alex, committed to this double bull open. Committed.
Alex is so upset. Will's thinking, if I don't win this leg, I'm not playing anymore. He is cashed today in one invitational invite. Will should be nothing but happy, but all he's going to be thinking about is this Alex Spellman
Okay,
matchup.
Alex, channel your 3 in the black win against Leonard Gates. Oh,
Alex gave up on
oh.
it. He's a
No.
quitter. Go double pull this last start. Yes. Oh, Alex, this is what you get for being a quitter. And he doesn't hit the button on Will. Oh, that just
The
disrespect.
gamesmanship.
Will forgot to cover that up properly.
Yeah,
He showed
he
everybody.
literally just started with the bird. Will.
Welcome to the true finals of level 1 here. Good setup shot from Will
Oh,
Stewart.
no.
Alex Spellman back at 501. Needs to hit a 9 darter. Double bull, double 17, or double 20. Alex is saying, man, this one might be a little tough.
Oh, there it is.
Double bull? No. All right, Will's going to get a leg on the board. This isn't rigged, by the way, folks. Alex Spellman is throwing my cricket average a 4.21 and 01. He's going 4 bulls. He's going 4
Yes,
bulls.
Will.
William! Oh! What a fun way to shoot it, though.
I really believe if Alex committed to the double bull in on the
would've worked
third
out.
attempt, it would have happened.
And this is why we tell people, don't be a quitter.
His head turned a complete 180. What on earth?
That's amazing.
He cracked his neck on that one.
That looked like it hurt.
It really looked like it hurt.
Oh
my
no.
gosh,
That was such
Will.
a good response. There's no way he's going to no-look again.
Oh,
No, you should have done the no-look. It worked better, Will.
It was so close. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna say it. I think Spellman takes it somehow. Somehow.
There's no way, right? There's no way.
I think somehow Will misses double one, and then misses inside one. That's my prediction.
Trip 1, double 1 for the fans. He's going 3. He's going 3. Double 1. And drills it. Will Stewart gets a leg on the board.
He puts me in my place. Good job, Will. Gosh, this is great. This is so
much fun.
great.
I don't know what the takeaway should be here. I don't know if the takeaway we should always have the last match forfeit so we can do an exhibition or what.
All I can think about is how we're putting the short together of the montage of the ridiculousness that's happening. We starting with the eyes closed double 3 win, followed by the freaking owl full 90-degree turn on Alex's neck for the no look, and Will's almost double.
Can I just say I appreciate that Alex said, "All right, kid, that's enough. You don't get to have fun anymore. I'm trying again." He said, "What if for my last trick I just hit a 9-darter?"
Perfect darts.
180 to leave 167. By the way, that's the shot here. 9-darter. 9-dart attempt is what Alex Spellman's thinking. 9-dart. He can do 57 if he wants. He might stay. He does stay, but he doesn't get it. That would have been quite the way to end the exhibition.
Could you imagine the 9-darter just not in a real BullShooter match of the weekend? It's just against Will.
It should have come. It should come for something, right?
It should.
Oh no! And it might be the end here.
Someone wrote, "What a nice guy."
What a nice guy.
Such a good sport.
Chat, I know this isn't the end of stream you were expecting. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. This is so fun.
Chat, you're the best. You've been, gosh, darn, Alex Spellman. Fantastic leg for the end of the night. Okay, Will, let's get under 300. Come on, bud. $20 double bull?
Yeah, he has to do something fun, right? Oh, he said, "Watch this." He just looked at Will and said, "Watch this."
Yeah.
20?
Yes.
Oh, whoa! Okay,
God,
okay, Alex.
Come on, Alex.
Alex, come on. Get it together, man. Get it together.
I think if he just didn't hesitate, if he threw as he was turning his head, maybe.
I think he purposely wanted to be that dramatic. And now he's thinking, what can I do here for 12? How can I make this interesting? Can I get a lefty? No lefty. Let's see what he's doing.
Looking at the 2, yeah.
2. He's trying to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he went to doubles. Yeah.
He's going to take it?
Oh,
He's just going to take it.
The Jackal is our exhibition winner. Oh, my gosh.
Well, that was certainly a fun ending to tonight. A 3-1 win for the Jackal Alex Spellman. Him and Will putting on some shenanigans, Jen.
I just wanted that double bull in so badly.
Oh,
just
man.
For you, Nick.
He should have committed.
He
I want the 9-darter. He started teasing 5 in. Oh,
fantastic.
well, now Will Stewart gets to hear Alex Spellman explain what he was thinking about for the next 20 minutes, guys. But this will be the end of our show. Again, there's other finals. Just shout out the Level 2 Women's Final winner. Taylor Colson does go ahead and retain the seat. 2-0 win. Congratulations over there. And then that Level 2 Final is a 2-1 win for Jem Stevens over Jake Pounds. That means that every bracket is done before midnight here in Omaha, Nebraska. Let's, by the way, take a quick look at the stats here, just so we can see top performers on the day. Alex Spellman averaged over a 6 in cricket today, a 6.06.
Wow.
I think those 7 pluses against Will definitely contributed. Joey Mann had a 5.09. Will Stewart got a 3.92, 20th highest cricket average on the day. And 0-1, Will had the 9th highest at 29.42. Alex Spellman at 36.72. Some really good averages. What a fun way, though, to end our stream today, Jen.
It was a magical night. It was.
I just love that, by the way, chat, instead of going to bed, our numbers rose in that final to over 630 people just watching that shenanigans. So, yeah. So, guys, we will be live 11 a.m. Central tomorrow for some more action here on the BullShooter stream. We got doubles cricket. We got shenanigans. We got, I would dare to say, Jen, tomfoolery ahead of us.
I cannot wait. Chat, you've been absolutely amazing. Don't forget to type in the number 1 to bring me to Chicago. I think we made the numbers. I think we easily made that.
That was like over 50 comments, like 5 seconds.
In an instant. So yeah, don't even worry about it. You just rest. You rest up and you join us first
commentary's
thing
finally
in the
good
morning.
again. Oh, Nick finally has a good co-commentator.
Watch out for the A-team all weekend long, folks.
All righty, guys. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. Love you. Miss you, Kay. Thanks. Bye.